won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my feet. Short 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared, get the poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off a Henny and skunk? On some brand new and shit, beating down pump. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga biggin', thinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids got choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out. Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean?
Sweating.
Get a pissy drunk overdose.
Oh, I'm sweating.
And it's on, and I'm gone at that.
Good Lord, I am sweating right now. And it's all anticipation of spending some time with you. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Wingnut Roundup for August of 2019. How are you? Hope you're feeling well. I am overheating. I am dying. For those who don't know, hush. For those who don't know, I have built my studio in my garage, and garages are not very well known for being cool in the summer, nor particularly warm in the wintertime. So, with no real climate control, I'm at the mercy, and it's August, and fuck, it's so hot. Yeah, I'm happy to see so many people showing up for this one. I had to do it at a weird time, partly because of PAX, which I will be at PAX West this weekend, and if you're in the neighborhood, you should come see me. But also because I wanted to include some of our friends from Down Under. It's very common that people over in Australia and in New Zealand don't get a chance to watch the Roundup live because of scheduling. So today, this month, we're trying to make it easier for you guys. So I'd like to propose a toast to a pretty great summer so far. There's still plenty of summer left. I'm not toasting the summer away. It's not time to get sad yet. It's still warm. We still have plenty of swimming to do, but not a lot, so get it in while you can, for those in the northern hemisphere. But it's been a pretty great summer, and I can pinpoint very specific days that were some of my favorite days during that summer. And a lot of those are the Wingnut Roundups, because my God, this is my favorite thing in the world to do. I could give up all the rest of it, all the bullshit with doing YouTube, and just do this, and I'd be happy forever, because you guys are just so wonderful, and this is so much damn fun. Salud. For this evening, we'll be drinking a fine Pinot Gris. And for snacks, I thought I'd get a little fancy. Rich people out there, I like to have their fancy soft cheeses, their brie, and their delicious water crackers. Me, I'm a simpler man, but I still like to get a little fancy. I got me some queso, yeah, and croutons. So we're going high class today, and that should fuel us through a few hours of some pretty ridiculous and, frankly, some of it is pretty gross shit that I found this month. Some of you found, and thank you so much. A couple more things before we get going. Thank you very much to my friend Jail Not Here for the tea. I would love, he sent me tea. I like tea a lot. I would love to wear, this is my black t-shirt. That's a very clever shirt, but it is way too warm to wear black. But thank you very much for the tea, buddy. I appreciate it. A couple other people sent me letters as well. I read them. And for the one that was asking for a very specific response, it is in the mail. And then next, one more thing before we get to the crazy. Because I have to show myself at least a little bit. So I will. This time. Because I actually remembered. Usually I forget. If you want to go to brainforcesideeffects.com, you can go and check out my merch. And there's a Wingnut Roundup official shirt. And I am rather pleased because just recently a friend of mine who bought one of these put it on and was walking through the living room. And at about 15, 20 feet away, their husband looked and was like, "Dear, are you wearing a shirt that has Sylvia Browne on it?" And I really didn't think that it would be printed at such a good quality that somebody could actually pick out that even was Sylvia Browne, let alone across the room. So, like, I'm very, very, very impressed. brainforcesideeffects.com. And there you go. Oh my God, I'm amused. Wow. What a crazy month. What an absolutely crazy month. Let's see. I want to make sure I keep up with these two and they don't stockpile up too much. So I'll burn through them pretty quick unless we got to address something. NeoGibus is doing my part. Rest in peace, Logitech G910. It's true. This wonderful mechanical keyboard I've had for a while, and it has drinking many of my spilled beers. And it's on its way out, so I'm going to have to replace it soon. But that's okay. Rebecca Shapiro, yay, so pumped. Fave time of the month with Daddy Jeff. It seems I'm always recovering when these happen. Hashtag autoimmune sucks. But this makes it better. So love you. Well, I love you too, and I hope you feel better, and I keep you entertained. Moosey Goose, I'm glad that I finally got to watch this live. Hell yeah, I'm glad you can too. Mind for Elise, vaping causes climate change. I know who you are. And BC Brent, I like the new haircut, Jeff. Your gradual transformation into American Miles Powers is coming along quite nicely. I think so too. I think it's surprisingly coming along well. Also, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. There we go. Because not all of these super chats are triggering through the system. There they go. Alan Reyes, when I'm cremated, I want 5 Olympic swimmers to blow a load in my urn. Why? I mean, if you could, look, alright. We're not there yet. If you can actually find a way to convince 5 Olympic swimmers to do that, I will be incredibly impressed. And I won't even ask why you want to do that. I would just be like, if you can, perhaps you should. of Emerald and Oak. My drink is ready and my sweet doggy is ready. Let's do this. I look forward to these. Hope you and Mems are well. We are. Very, very much so. Thank you so much. You're ready. I'm ready. Your dog's ready? Well, thank God. I just needed to find out that the dog was ready, and we can go. We're going to start off today a little weird. I found this, somebody sent me this because of a video that I watched on the Drunken Peasants, because I sometimes do the show with those boys. And we like to have a lot of fun. And they introduced me to Unicron. Now, when I started going through this person's YouTube channel, I was pretty immediately attracted to it because this is 100% wingnuttery right here. This is something real special. Real special. She believes in many, many different conspiracies, especially alien things, psychic powers. The video that I was watching was her advocating for sticking crystals up your vagina. Obviously, I would like this content. I've been talking about that for years. But this one, I figured this would be the easiest way to introduce you to kind of like her... can you call... If somebody really believes what they're doing, can you call it a scam? That's the question for the day. Maybe that's something that we'll meditate on throughout the entirety of the roundup today is... If somebody is an absolute true believer and they think 100% what they believe is real, can they be considered a scam artist for trying to sell that to people? So anyway, Unicron, she teaches people how to be telepathic. I didn't think she'd really mind because I'm basically like shilling for her Patreon. Apparently, and that's quite a business model. Is if you want to learn how to become telepathic, she claims that by joining her Patreon, she will teach you how to become telepathic indeed. So, but it doesn't just stop there. She is really interesting, really interesting. And I picked out a couple of these because I just find her so damn charming. So this is her Area 51 exercise routine.
My name is Unicron, otherwise known as America's Sweetheart. Are you ready to free our alien brethren? This video will prepare your body and your mind for this revolutionary and historic act.
Although moderate physical activity is safe for most people.
Now, see, somebody in the chat was like, this has to be a troll. I don't think so. I don't think it is. And if it is, it's only because she's, like, very self-aware of how crazy she is, that she's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna market it. I'm just gonna, like, go double barrel into being a wingnut, because I think I can make it sell. And if that's the case, like, dude, respect. So, I'm not really sure, but she definitely does believe the crystals in the vagina thing, and she's definitely a hippie. So we'll see.
Health experts suggest that you talk to your doctor before you start a new exercise program. Let's begin by stretching. Take this time to gently stretch your muscles. This exercise program has been created to prepare all 2 million patriots who intend to show up to Area 51 on September 20th. For this video, you'll need your hydro flask full of pure water, Inevitable Success socks from Unicult Supply Co., and your favorite crystal.
We're going to start today with some cardio. So to begin, we're going to do 51 jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2.
I feel like I want to parody this. I know, like my friend Olive Gardens would do an amazing parody of this too, but I think I want to do one as well. This is fantastic. And it's not. I can't even say this is like badly green screen chroma key stuff. It's actually pretty good.
3, 4.
All right, it's time to get up and get moving. You got this. If you're still sitting down, it's time to stand up. I'm talking to you. Yes, you.
Kiss my ass. It's too hot to exercise. That's why you have to do it first thing in the morning. Oh my god. It might be a parody. It might be. I'm really not sure. I can't decide. So this is literally something I just started looking into a little bit last night and into today. But I don't know. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Oh god.
They can't stop us all. They can't stop us.
Okay, she's putting anime in the background. But yeah, if you're interested, maybe you can help me figure out if Unicorn Unicron is a parody, if it's a troll, or if she's actually legit. Because keep in mind, for those longtime watchers of the Roundup, I thought for the longest time Rachel Renestra was a troll. She's not a troll, dude. Rachel Renestra is a real person, and she will put this much kind of effort into making a video. So I don't know. It's really easy to just say the things are trolls when it's a lot more comfortable than having to admit that people could actually be this crazy. So I'll leave that to you to decide. Yeah, I was pretty happy to find that. That was great. I'm not being anti-anime. I'm just old and cranky. You enjoy you young kids and your anime, you enjoy it. You know what? I ain't gonna throw no shade at you. And even if you like anime, still proud of you. Macy Versick, what a wonderful day. I get to catch the Roundup Live with my best friend and a bottle of rum. As always, thanks to the wonderful content. Father Dr. Holiday, you are very welcome. Ali Greenwell, I only live an hour away from you. Can we be friends, please? Sure. Also, are you a Duck fan? I am indeed. I am indeed. Love you so much. Hope your family as well. I actually usually shock a lot of people because I always seem like a very abrasive and gross gutter punk, but I was like, actually, I really, really like college football a lot. So, yeah. And now that I'm just kind of turning into all-American dad, it's kind of just becoming very, very apparent. But yeah. Dr. Devodka, hello, this is my second Roundup and my first time donating. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're here. Darlene Delane, hey, I'll be in and out all night, getting to hang with a friend. I haven't seen in a while. Enjoy the woo, my friends. Thank you. Princess Jimmy, love your videos. Glad to see live for my birthday. It's your birthday? Princess Jimmy. Can we get a happy birthday, Princess Jimmy, in the chat? It's Jimmi. Happy birthday, Princess Jimmy. Young at Heartmind, on the way to buy groceries. Oh, God. When is the recipe for jelly juice? I need me some fermented cabbage water. 1 cup water, 1 cup cabbage, 1 tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. It's very important that it's pink Himalayan salt. You know, I went back and I watched the Dr. Phil episode again recently. Memory insisted that we watch it with a couple of her cousins. And I got so embarrassed with how douchey I looked. But then I was very happy all over again because I did get to say violently peeing out your butt on on national television. So that was A-okay. Zoology Girl, thank you very much. Carbon Shinigami, I could see Mr. Moonwolf doing this workout and that amuses me. I could see it too. And one more, Jessica Bose, I'm sorry that you're having a bad day, Jackie. Let's have Jeff make you smile. Take it away, Jeff. We love you. And now to eat some autumn stew. Indeed. Autumn stew is good, and we love you, Jackie. Love you, love you. Aw, I hope Princess Jimmy has the best birthday ever. All right, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get to something. This one's pretty quick. I have a couple of random things at the very beginning that are just going to kind of be a little, like, abrasive and jarring. They're very, very strange things that I found, but, and other people found, too. Here we go. This is from a very strange, random YouTube channel called Paul 8 Kangas. I'm not really sure what this guy tends to make videos on. I looked it up before. Not censoring my sidewalk chalk ad vaccines cause autism. So he's definitely an anti-vaxxer. Woman journalist raped by college professor. Oh, that's cheerful. Yeah, not really quite sure, but this guy looks like he's pretty promising for some wingnut material. But the one that I found that I was really excited to look at was the solution to bad vaccines is more vaccines and more autism. I apologize for the quality of this recording, but here we go. This one's... just watch it. Fuck it.
This is U.S. Army medic Sherry Saunders, who spent 10 years in the Army vaccinating guys going to the Iraq War, who then came down with the Iraq War syndrome, even though many of them never went to Iraq. Half of them never went to Iraq. She points out that vaccines cause all kinds of emotional changes, hormonal changes, mental changes. Listen to this.
Baby fetus in a vaccine and puts a vaccine in your child, not asking whether or not that aborted baby fetus.
She's pointing out that the vaccines sometimes they contain male hormonal enzymes, and sometimes they contain female hormonal enzymes. It depends.
Okay, that's not necessarily true. Well, that's, oh my god, okay. The cell line from the aborted fetal tissue is clone tissue that we've had for, decades at this point. It has nothing to do with hormones. It has nothing to do with something that has inherent sex characteristics whatsoever. And the whole thing about them putting them aborted baby cells or aborted baby fetuses inside our vaccines is just bullshit. It's always been bullshit.
Depends on which batch your child gets, and it will determine the developmental growth of your child to whether or not it's going to become half boy, half girl, and yes.
Wait. Fuck, I just ate a crouton. God damn it. Hang on a second. I apologize. I just really needed a crouton with some queso. So, depending on whether it's male or female hormonal cells, which isn't really a thing, but that will determine whether or not they are half boy or half girl. But are they then half boy and half something else, and then the girl is half girl and half something else, or are they just... That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what is this guy trying to imply? Is he trying to imply that, like, if you get one, then you'll be a half boy, half girl, and then you get the other one, you'll be a half girl, half boy? What the fuck does that mean? Even more so, it would be really interesting if they thought it was, like, kind of like the split thing, like those circus performers, where one has, like, half a mustache here and then makeup on the... I don't know. My brain's going into cartoon mode.
DNA or female DNA. So when your child, which is female, is given a vaccine of male DNA, and 10 years later she wants to play baseball and join the Army and not be a woman, ask yourself why. We ask ourselves why. There is a rising
There are lots of girls who like baseball. There are lots of girls who join the Army. I have an uncontrollable attraction to women who join the military. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I probably shouldn't have said that live, because I can't go back and edit that out. Oh, well, anyway. Uncontrollable attraction. So, the idea that your vaccines are then going to dictate your behavior later on in life is really fucking weird. It harkens back to, like, this really troubling tendency we have with things like scientific racism. People believing, like, very basics of things that you have established very early on in the beginning of your life are going to absolutely determine your behavior later on. I mean, you can have, like, things you're predisposed to, sure, but it doesn't mean, like, well, you got the boy vaccine, so that means you're gonna be a baseball player. What the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. It's absolutely ridiculous. Although I will say that the last time I went to a baseball game, we went there for Pride Week So it's very like, yay, pro-LGBT stuff. I have never seen so many lesbians. And it was great. It was fine. It was awesome. But I did not know that, like, lesbians really like baseball. I was like, that's great. Cool. I knew somebody had to like baseball. It sure as fuck ain't me.
Tide of gay, lesbian, and transgender people in this country. I'm not saying it's wrong to be gay, lesbian, or transgender. I'm saying that in often cases it is a crime that you were forced to become this way because you were forced through a vaccination, and then you continue to eat foods and drink waters that gave you endocrine disruptors that cause this to happen. It is a crime.
I feel like isn't this kind of like some of the shit that Jillian says? Like, you know, your fungus was reprogrammed because of the candida and the vaccines and this, that, and the other thing, and it caused you to be gay, you know? And you like at least this lady is not being like, y'all just gotta reprogram your fungus. Like,
to become someone that you were never meant to be because a vaccine was given to you. It is okay, and God still loves you. God still loves me that I got a limb, and God's going to love you that you are not who you were going to be. But understand it was a crime.
By the way, just my opinion on all of this is, it doesn't matter who you are. If you've had a vaccine, you are not who you were meant to be.
You are not who you were meant to be.
In some way, shape, or form. The bottom line is this, people. Your child, in my opinion, is more likely to die or have a lifelong injury if...
Wow. See, I would love to know what the original link is, where that video comes from, because that sounded like Polly Tommy. I don't know about you guys, but like I've watched the movie Vax so many fucking times at this point that I could pick out Polly Tommy's voice right away. This description is pretty great though. Vaccines, the only product where the more ineffective it is, the more you can sell. Notice how the solution to ineffective vaccines is more booster vaccines that cause more autism. Black Lives Matter, black students get autism 4 times more than whites. Why? That's not true, not even remotely true. And if that was true, then by the ratio, statistically speaking, there would be more autistic black people than there are white people. There are not. It is actually more, it looks like, genetically predisposed to white people than it is black people. By real statistics, not by what the shitheads at Vax will try and convince you of. But the other thing that's really funny is they have a line in here. Marianne Williamson once spoke the truth when she called mandatory vaccines Orwellian and draconic. I love Marianne Williamson because she wants to fight the dark evil forces, and she's hilarious. But she's an anti-vaxxer, so she can also go fuck herself. Oof. It's so hot, man. It's so hot. It's overheating. It's overheating. How you guys feeling? You feeling good? Let's get to... Daniela MB, love your channel. Have you heard of this? My aunt won't give her autistic son the MMR vax because his blood tested plus for immunity. Is that a thing? No. The thing is, immunity for what? The MMR screens for more than just one thing. It's measles, mumps, rubella, and we pack a lot of different vaccines into the shots. So even if we couldn't necessarily test for a vaccine, say there was a way to blood test and you could be immune to like rubella. Well, you would probably still get the MMR vaccine because getting the rubella vaccine on top of being immune to it anyway, they'd just be like, well, it's just easier. Here you go. And it's not going to do anything to you. You could technically get more than one of the vaccines. You're like, every year just to be sure, I'm just going to go get my vaccines all over again. It isn't really going to do much, but you could. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, so no, I don't think so. I don't think that's a real thing. That sounds a little... Sounds like she's making an excuse for something. Chaotic Ying says, Sugar Daddy, feed me more crazy. I have so much crazy for you. I have so much crazy for you. Panda Pup, shove you big ol' pee-pee inside, spank me and call me dirty anti-vaxxer. Yes, Dr. Daddy Holiday, lol. Oh. Probably not. I mean, probably not. We'll just leave it at that. Atheist Jewish Messiah says 100 Fahrenheit in Oregon, and I worked outside today. Oh, God, dude. Reminds me of the scene in Terminator 2 where the nukes go off. Yeah, it's hot as fuck here today. Cassidy Miller, I'm glad you, Father Dr. Daddy, still love me in spite of my love of anime. If only my biological father did. I'm better than him anyway. Fucking whatever. It's all good. I got you. Proud of you. Cassidy Miller, I'm glad you, Father Dr. Oh, yeah, just read that. Winsome Heart, put this towards those Gail Cord Schuler nudes. I am not commenting on Gail's nudes right now. But I thank you, and I'm sure I will put them to very good use. Neil Gibbo, well, with your admission about women in uniform, you def made Yami's day. Oh, I know. Our friend Yami was in the military. One more real quick. The Arc Welder. Hey, Daddy, Dr. Holiday, I'm working on scripting and researching for a vid about a weird anti-GMO rap I found. Any knowledge about the general topic that can be bestowed upon us, Father Jeff? Anti-GMO stuff? Sure. It's the heat. It's the heat. It's making me produce mucus. Anti-GMO stuff. Fantastic. Here's a very quick primer. The 9 times out of 10 when somebody says something is GMO-free, there's no GMO version of it. There are only very, very specific, intentional crops that are genetically modified and for human consumption. Very, very small amount. Very small. I don't know how many there is currently. It's been like about a year and a half since I remembered looking at it. But it hadn't even gotten close to 20 different varieties at that point. So it's very small. Very small. There has never been any case of harm being proven by GMOs. None whatsoever. The worst thing that ever got proven about GMOs was the flavor saver tomato tasted kind of shitty. It was just a shitty tomato. That's it. That's the worst thing that's ever happened with the fucking GMO. Period. And every time that you hear about a cross-pollination or somebody who got sued because of this, that, and the other thing, there's way more to the story. Every single fucking time. Now, are the companies who make GMOs perfect? Of course not. Of course not. But GMO safety is a real thing. And so far, nobody's been able to prove that they're actually dangerous. So, that's a good place to start, I think. One more. Essie Chilcute. Want to go on a boat after PAX on Argosy Cruises +3. Maybe, yeah. I'll be hanging out with Billy the Fridge. Feel free to tweet at me or something. Like, I know me and Billy and Ben from Drunken Peasants, we're going to try and do some sort of, like, in real life meetup for people in the Seattle area this weekend at some point. I'll announce it on my channel, on the main channel when I figure out what it's going to be. So, alright, enough of that. Let's go back to the Wingnuts. I need to introduce you to Opal Covey. I'm sure there are a couple of people out there who know exactly who I'm talking about who are groaning right now. There were a lot of people that commented on Opal when they saw her picture in the promo. Opal here. Whee! Shivambu! By the way, there will be piss videos this roundup. Just letting you know. I'll give you a warning before we watch them, though. Videos. Plural. Sorry. Opal here has run for mayor of... Where is it? Oh, shit. Toledo. She's run for mayor of Toledo quite a few times. It's actually been quite a bit of a controversy for her, not for anybody else, about how she, gosh darn it, just doesn't seem to ever actually manage to get in and be the mayor. She also has some very troubling allegations laid towards her, which I will tell you after we watch this first charming video.
She is perhaps one of the more recognizable figures in Toledo.
I've been running 4 times. This is the 5th. But I really actually won the election in 2013. Now, this might be a shock to you, but it's no shock to a lot of people because my votes have been stolen.
See, this poor woman has been trying to fight for the people of Toledo, but goddammit, voter suppression is a thing, especially when you're a wizard.
Ever since I've been running.
Opal Covey believes that in her heart of hearts. She refers to herself as a prophetess and says she is a licensed ordained minister. I asked her why she chose to run again in 2015.
No, you did hear that right. She believes she is a prophetess. Yes. We'll get there.
God sent me to look upon the city of Toledo. And so, therefore, I had to go through everything that the citizens went through. Now, 38 years later, I know the city up one side and down the other, and I'm here to be mayor of the city of Toledo.
On the subject of issues, Covey says potholes are a problem and corruption.
You know what? Look, I don't know what it's like in Toledo, but if somebody had run on the pothole issue in New Orleans, I would have voted for that person. They could have killed a hooker. But they're like, we're going to fix the potholes. I'd be like, you get my vote. You get my vote. If Toledo is even half as bad, if their potholes are half as bad as New Orleans, I think she's running on a smart platform.
Corruption within the city. But what she's become known for is her desire to fill Toledo with tourist attractions, amusement parks.
That will bring great wealth.
Prior to our interview ending, I asked Covey, as is customary, if
Oh, this is just so damn charming. This is so great.
there is anything else she would like to add. After pausing, she offered this.
Great destruction will come up upon the Papahashataya, Kulia Simahayanda, Holy Antiasko Kolia Nasai. Ye ma sandala de di I see ko shantala lolosi. Ye ma sandala de di I see ko shantaya. Thank you, Jesus. That was a confirmation. If people don't give me what I earned in 2013 back, and I'm not on that seat in November, then you'll see God coming and visiting the city in the greatest destruction you've ever seen.
Now I feel like I need to go kill some hookers. An irresistible compulsion. Yeah, she's something special. Opal. Want a pot of gold? Vote Opal Covey. For mayor, a miracle worker. I don't know. I almost want to do like a profile on her, a video where just kind of go through the history of it, because she's so charming. We'll get into a little bit more of what she's been doing since then, but also there's some troubling shit. She's obviously got some issues, and there has been charges of animal abuse levied towards her. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, maybe not. I don't know. I'm a busy guy. We'll see. I'm so amused. I'm so incredibly amused. What was the thing that I was looking for? Oh yeah. Oh my God. Okay, I'll save that for if we need it. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I'm just babbling to myself. It's fine. Zarina, Hyena, glad I caught the roundup live. Makes up for the terrible start to my week. Curse the day's star and its relentless heat. I agree. It's been brutal. Chaotic Ying, notice me cringe daddy. Essie Chilkute offered costume sponsorship / come to shop near PAX. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk. Mad Evil Genius, good day from Australia. Listening to you while I work on my application for my Bachelor of Psychology, which you inspired me to go study, nutters. Nice! Fuck yeah. Dude, wait. Are you trying to tell me right now that I inspired you to go back to school? Look. There is very few things that could possibly make my day more than hearing that somebody is encouraged because of me to go back to school. I strive for that. One, to try and make sure that you think that science is interesting and that there are more interesting and beautiful things out there than just the simple, basic, stupid shit that people try and feed you. Or they try and say that magic is fucking real or psychic powers are real, and like, actually, if you look at it, the reasons behind things are even more amazing and more fantastic. The world and the universe itself is a beautiful tapestry of interwoven complexity that is unfathomable to truly understand, and I hope to fuck that maybe in some way I can inspire you to do that. Or you take a look at me and you're like, fuck, I don't want to ever have to become a YouTuber, I better go back to school. That works too. I will accept that as an answer as well. Lexi Banks, Dr. Jeff, thanks for making my night livable. Doing my best. Billy knows me, so legit check with him. He has my number. Okay. All right, cool, man. Josh says, love seeing you make fun of anti-vaxxers. You and Miles should make another collab. Hope Mems and Winter are doing good. From my family to yours. XOXO. Straight back to you, man. At some point here soon-ish, which is like in the next 7-8 months, I do plan to go to Europe, and me and Miles will collab face-to-face. So that is absolutely my intention. All right. What's next after Opal? I forgot. Oh. I am starting you guys off pretty light. Even this, all of this is pretty light. This is pretty light stuff. It's not too crazy, but we're getting there. Oh, we're getting there. So one of the themes that I had for looking at different Wingnut stuff that I wanted to put into the roundup, I got onto the topic of magic. Now, usually the last thing I would ever do is include a text-to-speech video in the roundup. This one I'm making a little bit of an exception for, just because I found it really, really, really interesting. So let's take a look. Oh shit! Better not be too loud. God, the sound, the volume on these are so shit.
Secret Egyptian money spell gets massive wealth fast.
I also like that they got a decent text-to-speech too, so it's like the prim and proper English text-to-speech. We're going to learn how to use an ancient Egyptian money spell. Yes.
By the end of this video, you'll have learned the most powerful wealth magic of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. Because there's little in magic that is more exotic and mysterious than was discovered thousands of years ago in these ancient lands. The most powerful Egyptian Heku magic was, and is, the strongest of them all.
Oh wow, okay. So now the volume's starting to crank up a little bit. I do not know what Heku magic is supposed to be. Usually I'm pretty well versed in this kind of stuff, but honestly, the idea of trying to study Egyptian magic sounds so ridiculous and silly. It really honestly does. You're trying to decipher a whole lot of nuance from something that has a totally different way of categorizing its language in writing. You know, pictographic language versus I guess you could call it typographic? I don't know. There's a very big difference there. How do you know if you're trying to perform the powerful Egyptian Heku magic spell for money, and all of a sudden you summon a giant hentai tentacle that rapes your butthole and drags you to hell? You don't know. Do you want to trust that? That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Oh shit, I thought that was a bird. That's not a bird. That's I don't know, something that looks like a bird but wasn't a bird. I'm not gonna run this joke into the ground.
Because real Heku magic is famously known today to only the very highest professional spellcasters, and is considered to be one of the oldest magical practices in the whole world.
By who?
King Solomon is considered to be the founding father of Egyptian magic.
By who? Who claims King Solomon was a fucking Egyptian magician? Oh my god. That's why I was thinking about the Jerky Boys the other night. I don't know if a lot of you guys are necessarily the right age range to remember the Jerky Boys, but like they had a character that they would call people and try and sell themselves as a performance artist. I am the Egyptian magician. That's why I was thinking it, because I was watching this video the other day trying to figure this out.
He used magic extensively to amass wealth that would actually dwarf the fortunes of business people today.
Oh, of course.
As
sure.
he and his aides uncovered secrets that would have otherwise remained completely undiscovered to this day. Other magicians and
Wait. So King Solomon got AIDS and then unearthed ancient Egyptian heckler magic. And then he wrote it down, I guess. And then other people were like, oh, sweet, that's cool. Can I get that PDF off you? And then they started doing Egyptian heckler magic, and then everything was... this is really confusing me. This is really confusing.
And sorcerers started using Egyptian magic during his era. The era of King Solomon is said to be the golden period of magic.
By who? Who said, like... Well, you know... You really want to go back to the golden period of magic, you're gonna have to go back to old King Solomon days. That was when the real golden magic was going on. Or what? Some fucking dude in a cheap trench coat. Keep in mind, a cheap trench coat at a community college is like, actually, sharpens katana. The golden age of magic was during the reign of King Solomon. Mm-hmm. Fuck.
Egyptian magic has evolved with time and is now practiced across the world. We use Egyptian wealth magic mainly because it works fast and attracts wealth like no other.
Oh, I bet. Somebody's saying, like, anything that is Solomon magic dates back to the Renaissance. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. I do know quite a bit about the historicity of some magical stuff, some occult stuff. Like, I looked into researching, like, the Loa and Golden Dawn, OTO kind of stuff coming out of the Aleister Crowley things, Freemasonry, that kind of stuff, just for fun. When I was a lot younger, when I was the kid at the community college wearing the cheap black trench coat, I didn't have a katana to sharpen, but I was that guy, and I did look into it quite a bit. And it doesn't surprise me that people who were, trying to sell you on King Solomon's magic are tracing it back to basically a bunch of jackasses in the Renaissance selling you a bunch of bullshit. That happened a lot. That actually happened a lot in history, is if you pay attention, like, here's a good example. What we think of as hell, the thing that's been, like, programmed into our subconscious of what we think hell looks like or what the devil is, all comes from the fucking Renaissance. A bunch of weird painters and sculptors who were getting high off their own farts and a bunch of weird fucking drugs who were like, you know what would be really fucking cool? If cherubs were actually babies with little wings and shit, instead of like that weird fucked up thing that's actually described in scripture. Yeah, that'd be cool, Like, Cherub didn't look like that before some dude huffed a bunch of his fucking lead paint rag and then started doodling on some canvas. And that's where all that shit comes from. What are we talking about? Oh, fuck. Sorry.
We know of a born gifted spellcaster named Patrick who today uses these techniques to stunning effect.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Let's back that one up real quick. Hang on. Wasn't Solomon Jewish? I think Solomon was Jewish, yeah. He was the king of Israel.
Across the world. We use Egyptian wealth magic mainly because it works fast and attracts wealth like no other. We know of a born gifted spellcaster named Patrick who today uses these techniques to stunning effect.
You know a guy named Patrick who's just gifted in Egyptian heckler magic? Who the fuck is Patrick? Is Patrick available for birthdays to do fucking magic tricks and shit? Like, Patrick who? And he uses these techniques to a stunning effect, cheapo clip art star effect thing? What? Who? Is mayonnaise a spell? Underrated comment in the chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let's just give this a little bit more. I just thought this was so weird and off the wall,
Now you can know these secrets for yourself.
Finally!
Below a few important points worth mentioning about Egyptian magic.
Just tell us how to make money.
Egyptian magic is a complete form of magic that works forever.
What the fuck does that sentence even mean? What kind of sentence is that? Egyptian magic is a complete form of magic that works forever. Oh, fuck. I thought it was a half-assed bit of magic that only works Kind of for a little bit, and then it just peters out. Who the fuck wrote that? Patrick? Did Patrick write this fucking script? Does Patrick have all of his chromosomes? What the fuck, dude? God, this is so dumb.
Egyptian magic spells can never be reversed or broken once cast.
Well, you know what? Oh, you think you cast Fireball on me, but I have an impenetrable cloak of elven kind, which reflects and shoots back the fireball at you, incinerating you forever, and you're destroyed.
Egyptian magic works best for all kinds of money purposes.
Oh.
The awesome wealth spell you're going to see now is in 2 parts.
Okay.
Firstly, there is the simple but powerful ritual below. And this is followed straight away by a special image that will be shown to you.
Okay. Is this gonna be that thing where, like, you click on an image and it's that really weird, fucked up picture of what's his name? He's a quarterback for the he's a quarterback in the NFL. What's his name? Peyton Manning. Yeah. That fucked up picture of Peyton Manning.
The objects you need: a green or white candle, a black marker or ink pen. What to do to cast this Heku money spell? Take a marker pen and carefully write, one time, on one side of the candle, the words K-O-R-I-Z Kar Hirad.
Koriz Kar Harad. Or Dari Rock Zerok. Okay, it's not anything dumb then. I thought they were trying to get one over on me.
Then on the opposite side, Z-I-R-U-K-T-A-R-I-E-K-A-R-E-S-R-I-M. Now light the candle, and let the candle burn fully. After you have lit the candle, and whilst you are waiting for the candle to burn completely, now it is time for the final, important step. Shortly you'll see a special image appear, that has a large red dot in its center. Now gaze at the red dot for as long as the image appears.
Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? We're gonna look at this picture. We're gonna gaze at the red dot for as long as the image appears. You ready? Bam! It's horrifying. Good Lord. Ugh. Oh, okay. Shit. Alright, no, I'm done with this fucking video. Fucking hell, man. No, I'm done. It's all good. That's a great picture, though, of Peyton Manning. Holy shit. It's honestly, it's like, I wish I could take a picture that bad, because that's a picture so bad that nobody's ever going to forget it. Jeremy Striffler, make me mayor or Sky Daddy gonna be angry. Indeed. Yeah, you gotta make Opal mayor there. Jamie Newman, I have an extra keyboard, want it? Well, thank you very much, Jamie. No, that's okay. I think I'm just gonna get another one of these or something really similar. Although I don't really know why. I don't really care about, like, flashy, funny, cool colors. Other people are like, look at what my keyboard can do. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. And then I got home and I realized I have a keyboard that could do that. And I was like, yeah, I'm never playing with that again. That really annoyed the shit out of me. So I don't know. Maybe I'll get a simpler one. But I'll take care of it. Thank you, though. Very sweet of you. Drizzt says, Thick Daddy Jeff, thank you for being around and making my day better. That's what I'm here for. Samuel Brown, you're doing the Dark Lord's work. Keep it up. I'm trying to impress him. And Brainwash says, all I know, Thoth was the Egyptian deity of magic, Logo figure. But the Castaway saying be gone still works. Glad to know you were into 93/93 May. Horace, bless Patrick, Bayek, and also Ezra Holiday. Shush. We don't talk about Ezra Holiday. We do not talk about Ezra Holiday. That's not something that we talk about on this show. Verboten. All right, so next up, we're going to get a little bit more magic into our lives. You didn't see the red dot? You didn't see the red dot? You might have to go back and watch it again. It's very red. So, a little bit more magic. This is Best Magical Spells. She's got 46,000 subscribers. Doesn't get a whole lot in views, which is a little unfortunate. But this is a really quick learning how to protect your spells.
Greetings and blessings, my friends. I'm Zitney, your medium. Thank you for being here with our section of quick tips. Please subscribe to my channel and press like. Here's a quick tip of how to protect your pet. Believe it or not, they get vulnerable from evil eye.
Evil eye? Your dog is at risk of evil eye?
Dark energy.
Gotta fight the dark psychic forces. I get that.
Anything that can come to a harm to them. In the collar of your pet, black onyx with red ribbon. Once placing it on the collar, I want you to pray to Saint Michael, the Archangel, for that positive energy, for at no point any harm can come to your pet. By attaching it and making that bow, you will be sealing that positive energy.
That's good. I want my pet to be as filled with positive energy as possible. I really do mean that. I really, really do mean that.
It should be looking like this. If you're in need of the onyx, you can go to my store and you will find it there. Well, thank you, my friends, for being here with me, where I'll be bringing you quick tips to better your lives.
You know, you gotta hand it to her. There might not really be a whole lot of substance behind that. But, you know, she wants to protect you and your pets from dark magic energies. I mean, can you talk shit on that? I can't. I do. Somebody was saying if we're talking about evil, then I should look up Become a Living God. That's a guy named EA Coding. I've almost put him in the roundup many times. Well, I'll keep an eye on the time and like what we got actually lined up in the chamber for the roundup. And if it looks like maybe we should watch one of his videos, maybe we will. Maybe. But I am very well aware of who that guy is. He's yeah, he's a lunatic. Oh wow. Destiny S says, "Hi Jeff, you taught me to actually research and not absorb every lie I see on the internet because I assume a lot to be true. I'm not sure if that's because I'm only 20 and impressionable or not, but thank you. That's very sweet of you to say. I get that. I really do. I get that vibe, that feeling. Here's the thing. The internet is full of bullshit. And we're going to talk about this for just a minute, because actually I kind of think that this is pretty important. And I don't think a lot of people really understand this. The internet is full of bullshit. A lot of people, and it's because of the way the relationship between a YouTuber and somebody else goes, a lot of people end up putting themselves in a very vulnerable situation because they get emotionally vested in a YouTuber. Because, like right now, I'm live, and you're watching me. You see me. Right? But I don't see you. I see a camera. But because this seems a little bit more intimate than if you were just watching the TV, watching a TV show, that I am able to interact with you at least somewhat, it feels like we're actually making a bit of a connection, right? But we're not. You are. You're making a connection with me right now, but I don't know who you are. Maybe I know some of you, you know. I wish I knew all of you. I do. I genuinely do. But that's just a one-way direction of it. So very often people get very, very wrapped up in, what YouTubers say, and they believe that they can trust a YouTuber more than they could trust like mainstream news. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. That is a terrible, terrible, awful idea, and don't you dare ever fucking do that. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. In fact, people who are on mainstream news networks, they have a whole lot more to lose, monetarily speaking, if they fuck up than a YouTuber does. That's just the truth. I keep having to tell people, like, guys, don't trust YouTubers. And they're like, well, you're a YouTuber, Jeff Holiday. Yes, I am. I don't want you to just fucking trust me. Holy shit, biscuits. Fuck no. Challenge me. Look my shit up. Everything that I say. And if I get it wrong, tell me. So I can be like, oh, fuck, I fucked up. Sorry. Because I do get shit wrong. But that's the truth. You have to protect yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you. Stop trusting YouTubers. Trust your heart. Trust your mind. Trust your ability to look at things rationally. That's the way to protect yourself. That's the way to be a strong, independent person. Why are you staring at me?
I just think you're amazing.
You think I'm amazing?
I wanted to catch it live.
God, you're so gay, wife.
My phone died because it's so hot outside.
Yeah, it is. Wait, your phone died because it's so hot outside.
It's 99 degrees outside.
Is it really? It's 99 degrees out there? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. It's out of control. I'll give you a heads up in a little bit when I take a break. Okay. So I'm going to let everybody know in just a minute we're going to watch something really gross. Yep. Really, really gross. Really gross. This is... nobody's drinking any pee. But it might actually be grosser. Rotsoy says, if someone tried to put an evil spell on my pets, I'll go John Wicken on them. Oh! Oh! Rotsoy, can I steal that idea? I'm writing that down. I am writing that down. John Wicken. Fuck me dead. What a great idea. John Wicken. I have so many guns and really nice suits. Wow. Wow, that's really good. Okay, anyway. JC Gaming, got my Hibiki ready for later. Ooh, you have Hibiki? Fuck, I'm so jealous. I love Hibiki. Brainwash says, not Onyx, not Tourmaline, not Salts, not Hoodoo. If you're willing to protect your pets and fam for dark forces, Alka-Seltzer is the tool you need. I don't think that's a thing, is it? I don't think that's a thing. Alright, anyway, I'm giving you guys a warning right now. We're about to watch something. The audio is awful, and the content of it is really fucking weird. You'll know what it is before it gets really gross. So I'll give you some warning if you need to bow out. But, here, check this out.
Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to take injection from Shivambu.
Yep, that's what we're doing. We're gonna watch a video of a man who injects himself with piss. Now we got some time before he actually injects the pee-pee. We got some time.
Generally, injection are taking patient takes when they have some chronic diseases.
Usually it's good to inject the pee-pee when you have chronic diseases.
Okay, so they need to take some injections.
Yep.
Injection हम लोग 3 जगह ले सकते हैं. We can take injection on 3 different body parts.
You can take injections in 3 different body parts.
One injection we can take here. One injection we can take here. One injection we can take here.
So all of these are fatty tissue or muscle injection sites. Thigh, the ass, and the shoulder. These are deep tissue muscle injections of pee-pee.
Okay, the system of taking injection in all the places is the same. First, you take syringe, you fill the syringe with Shivambu, and you must note that there is no bubbles in the Shivambu.
We're doing a test run. We're
Massage
doing a dry run of the pee-pee injections, if you will.
With the Shivambu and 90-degree push it, pull it back to check whether there is no blood, then put Shivambu slowly and massage it. तो शिवाम्बू देने से पहले हमेशा ध्यान रखिए कुछ बातें कि इसमें बिल्कुल भी बबल्स न हो, फ्रेश शिवाम्बू होना चाहिए। फ्रेश शिवाम्बू में इसको भरना है धीरे-धीरे करके फ्रेश शिवाम्बू में।
Yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta wash the needle with pee-pee.
धीरे-धीरे करके इसको आपको भरना है और बिल्कुल भी बबल्स इसके अंदर नहीं होना है।
I don't know what he's saying.
Reusable आप ले सकते हैं, बबल्स बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो, चेक कर रहे हैं।
There you go. Gotta make sure you squirt a little bit of piss all over your room. You know.
उसके बाद आप बॉडी के 3 पार्ट पे शिवाम्बू ले सकते हैं।
At least he's smart.
शिवाम्बू का इंजेक्शन ले सकते हैं। दूसरा आप अपने शोल्डर पे ले सकते हैं।
I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but at least he's putting the cap on the syringe. He's not just like fucking dropping it on the bed or something like that to get a bunch of weird germs on it.
तीसरा आप इस साइड में हिप्स के इस तरफ में आप शिवाम्बू का इंजेक्शन ले सकते हैं।
Oh, I take all the piss in my ass. Wait. Fuck. Do not clip that and do not fucking send it around to people. God damn it.
एक बार जहाँ इंजेक्शन लें, दोबारा वहाँ इंजेक्शन ले लें, एरिया चेंज करें। 3-6 जगह आपको मिल रही है, 6 अलग-अलग जगह पे आप शिवाम्बू ले सकते हैं।
I don't know what he's saying.
There are 3.
He's got some tasteful moose knuckle going on right now, though.
3 different parts where you can take injections on the shoulder, on the thigh, on the hips, and try to change the places each different type when you take Shivambu injection. You must take notice of.
What the fuck? My friend just texted me. He's like, as much as I want to hang out and watch some Indian dude inject himself with his own piss, I'm in San Diego. I'm going to the beach. Love you, buddy. Have fun with the roundup. You know what? Fuck you, asshole. I gotta sit here and watch this dude inject himself full of piss. So should you. You're one of my best friends in the world. You sit down and you watch this man inject his pee-pee right now, Ian. You fucking son of a bitch.
All the things to how to clean it and how to massage it and how to put the injection. And 2 ml.
All right, then let's just cut the shit. All right, here we go. Here's the action shots, boys and girls. You know what? We'll time it this way. If anybody wants to jump out, they can't handle watching some dude inject himself full of piss. I get it. It's fine. 5 minutes. I promise we'll be done with this in 5 minutes. Okay? Starting now. Fucking A right, you're watching for me.
Make sure there is no bubble in it.
Hey, make sure there's no bubbles in your pee-pee.
कोई भी बबल इसके अंदर में नहीं होना चाहिए. I'm taking 2 ml of exactly 2 ml. Now a few things we have to be careful while this injection. कुछ चीज़ों का ध्यान रखना बहुत ज़रूरी है. सबसे पहले इसको शिवाम्बू से साफ कर लें.
Yeah, you gotta wash the injection site with pee-pee. Just gotta make sure you spread a little bit of pee-pee all over your skin to make sure it's very what even is my job right now? What the fuck?
Clean this area with the Shivambu. Tap this.
Oh yeah.
उसके बाद इसको थोड़ा सा
Here we go.
Squeeze it और इसको push कर दें सीधा अंदर में. और pull करके देखें कि कुछ इसको धीरे धीरे slowly inject.
Yeah, you don't want to overwhelm yourself. You want to make sure you very slowly push the pee-pee into your muscles.
Take out and again massage.
And just make sure you just rub a little bit of extra pee-pee in there, just for effect.
Few things you have to remember. First, clean the area with Shivambu because it had hydrogen peroxide. Then squeeze your area like this. उसके बाद इसको ऐसे खींचें 90 degree में straight throw करें.
Well, there you go. You see, life... Listen, life is all about experiences. It's all about experiences. It's all about going out and seeing something that you've never seen before. Maybe you want to go see the Grand Canyon with your family. Maybe you've never taken a plane ride, so you take a plane ride somewhere cheap and you just happen to get really good cheap tickets to St. Louis. Guess we're going to see St. Louis. Whatever. Maybe it's just I've never seen a puppet show. That's fine. I get that. I totally get that. Life is all about the flavor of experience and the diversity of experience of what life has to offer for you. A beautiful myriad tapestry of interesting and gorgeous and strange and terrible. And just in case you ever were curious to see a man inject himself with his own piss, I got you covered. And you know what? You're welcome. Don't think too deeply on the color of that wine there, Jeff. Okay. Wow. One Canuck says, is it bad that I'm immune to the gross shit now? No, I am too. I am totally. Red Scare says, this dude isn't helping the dirty Indian stereotype. Just saying, well, look, the thing is, man, I could talk for like the next hour about the socio-political caste system of India. I think it's more that this guy just believes in a very old, ancient, and utterly pointless belief system for healing and medicine and that sort of thing. Probably that's what my assumption would be. Brainwash says, Father finger, where are you? Here I am. Father finger, where are you? Here I am, shooting some Shivambu. Now we all know where those cursed cartoons come from. Okay, that's, man, A pack of hobos. Oh no, how am I late to the party? Well, it's totally fine. We just got started an hour and 15 minutes ago. But we got plenty of time for more. We got a whole lot of time for more. Rebecca Shapiro says, oh my god, no, as a medical professional, what the fuck, urine injections that must burn like more than steroids and get sepsis. Internal screaming. Well, I mean, yeah, it could. I don't know the sanitary conditions necessarily of that beaker of piss that he was injecting. Obviously, he did not sanitize the injection site either. But he kind of acted with a little bit of a practice grace, so I imagine this dude's been injecting himself with piss for a while. Trust me, if anybody out there can spot somebody who's been injecting themselves with piss for a while, or a total amateur, it's me. I'm the guy. I can make that distinction. Ugh. Patty Wider says, Jeff, please make more videos about the piss people, not because I like watching so much, but because every time you say pee-pee, it makes me lol. I could probably do that. It's so easy. Honestly, I gotta tell you, pee is low-hanging fruit. It really honestly is. But it's hilarious low-hanging fruit, so I don't mind. And JC Gaming says, the pee shot didn't gross me out. I just fucking hate needles. Oh, yeah. I get that. I totally get that. Here, let's call Memory. Memory's gonna take this next one. I have a really, really great video lined up for her. We'll just call her. You want to become a piss god? Oh, please no.
Hello.
Hi, will you take this next video? I gotta pee.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. I promise my pee will be deposited safely into a sanitary device, aka a toilet, and not, in fact, into a syringe so I can inject it back into my body. How you guys feeling? Are you guys feeling good so far? I got a lot of crazy shit after this, too. This was like... This first half was like a mess of a bunch of really weird stuff that I couldn't really quite place anywhere else. Not really. So I kind of just like lumped it all together at the beginning. So after this is when things get really fucking strange and a little bit more easier to understand, if just more wackadoo. Where'd you go? Oh. You gotta change your shirt.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah.
there was a jam stain on it.
Aw, Memory had a stain on her shirt, and she wanted to look pretty for everybody, but then she smashed her knee.
No, I didn't smash my knee. I don't know what I did, but it feels like my bone.
Memory just made herself disabled just for the sake of the roundup.
I'm an old lady.
You are an old lady. I'm dust you off later, baby. So that is a Leprechaun Whisperer.
I know how to play it.
Okay. And I'll be back in just a little bit, guys. Hi.
Hi.
You're so pretty.
I hurt.
You do. Do you need my glasses?
No, I need my glasses though.
Oh. Okay, where are they?
In the bedroom.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
Okay. Yeah, I got glasses now, guys. Yeah, go grab my glasses so you can pee. Let's watch this Leprechaun Whisperer.
Leprechauns are one of Ireland's most famous mythical creatures that have been part of Irish folklore since the 8th century. And in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, we went along to meet.
The way I was bobbing my head makes me feel like,
Oh.
What's his fucking name? He says, like, you're spectacular or whatever.
What, Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves, yeah, I felt like Keanu
You're
Reeves.
breathtaking.
Yeah, but like, I felt like Keanu Reeves in whatever that original movie was. I don't know. I can't fucking think today, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm watching the Leprechaun movie. Fine. I've got my Leprechaun glasses on.
Ireland's last surviving leprechaun whisperer, Kevin Woods.
So the story started 26 years ago. A man called P.J. O'Hare.
Yes.
Does he live in a cave? Is it just me, or does he live in a cave? I feel like he lives in a cave.
Local publican heard a scream coming from the mountain. And when he went up, he discovered a whole area of burnt earth. And in the middle of the earth, he found some bones. And he found what he said was a leprechaun suit. And in the pocket of the suit, there were 4 gold coins. He brought them down. He showed them to me. He said, Kevin, I think leprechauns live in the mountain. I said, PJ, it's a load of rubbish. There's no such thing as leprechauns.
So you...
Okay, so someone killed a midget, dressed that midget up like a leprechaun. Little person. They killed a little person, dressed them up like a leprechaun, and put the body in the mountain. And then this person brought that little person's skeleton to this man and said it's a leprechaun. And he believed them? Why are we not investigating the death of the little person? I am very concerned about this little person. Who died? Why is there a dead little person? Oh my god. That's messed up.
Did laugh at it initially.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Which is why you can understand the rest of us kind of being a bit cynical and laughing about it as well.
Of course. But I put it to...
They're all laughing. Like, oh, you're jolly good. You think this is a leprechaun. But, like, nobody's asking a serious question of who killed the little person. Yeah, like, who killed the little person, dressed them up like a leprechaun, and buried their body in the woods?
Obviously somebody who was very intolerant
of little people.
Of diminutive human beings.
to a test. I said I would prove it to him. I said I'd get hundreds of people on the mountain on one day and we'd search for leprechauns. And I put 4,000 punts up on the mountain under 4 toy leprechauns. And I sold leprechaun hunting licenses at the time for a tenner.
So really, he's a smart grifter. Oh, I'm gonna sell leprechaun hunting licenses.
That's right.
And I'm going to hide pots of gold. This guy is a genius. How many little people did he catch and then murder and leave their skeletons up there for these leprechaun hunters to find?
And on the day the mountain was black with people, they came with butterfly nets and they came with leprechaun traps. And when they
Butterfly
came
nets.
down,
They're not that
they
tiny.
found nothing, only the 4,000 punts and the 4 toy leprechauns. There you are, says I, PJ.
Yeah, I have.
If there was any leprechauns, we would have found them that day. And he died, PJ died some years later. And 2 years after he died, I was fixing a wall out here along the coast, and I found in the wall a little leather purse with 4 gold coins in it.
Some serial killer is just like putting gold coins in little people's pockets. They're like racist against little people.
Heightist.
They're heightist.
Heightist.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Got a license for that, bruv? You like dags?
I knew I'd seen them before. They were the same 4 as he had showed me. I took them up the mountain to a place called the Slate Rock, where he said he found the suit. And when I was up there for the first time, I saw 3 leprechauns.
What did he say? I couldn't hear it.
He brought them up there and to the place where he found the gold coins in the suit, and he saw 3 leprechauns.
3 wee leprechauns. Ho ho ho.
What? It's just like the property of some family of little people.
Me and Martin O'Malley, we had just gotten done blasting back a whole bottle of potpourri right into our lungs. And then we went out about and said, oh, look there, off in the field, a couple of leprechauns. Oh, fucking shucky ducky, get your goddamn shotgun.
They're going like breaking into some little people's family farm.
Oh no. Oh
killing
no.
Killing them.
Jesus.
Like making money off their bodies. Why is no one investigating the like little people murderer in Ireland? What's wrong?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go on.
I can see that now.
I know.
On the same day?
All together, sitting on a rock about that size, talking to each other.
So you actually had a conversation with this leprechaun, and was it a he or a she?
There are no she leprechauns.
There's no she leprechauns.
No, there are none. No.
So how do they make more leprechauns?
Are
leprechauns MGTOW?
Ask Moses.
It'd be LGTOW. Leprechauns going their own way.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Bad news, girls. There are only male leprechauns.
As Ireland's only leprechaun whisperer, we were intrigued. Why did they choose to appear to Kevin, and what did they want?
He asked me, could I get more people to believe? That's one of the reasons why I wrote it all down. And I said I'd do what I could. So I started off with a group of people in Carlingford, and we lobbied for 7 years. We lobbied the EU. And eventually in 2000...
I think I've had enough of this, like, little people murdering serial killer, babe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought this was gonna be lighthearted. Oh, he talks to leprechauns, but he's like, no, I have the body of a little person that I just put on display, and everybody thinks I'm crazy.
Yeah, everybody's like, oh, this is so charming, but like, he's a legit mass murderer.
He freaking kills little people!
I know, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
All right, chat, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for showing me the mass.
I'll call you in again soon. Also, just
murderer.
As a murderer. Just as a public service announcement, though, this is really important. So anyway, that was fun. Thank you, baby, for letting me pee. Best wife in the world. I might be a little biased, but I'm also not wrong. So, where are we at? Is Steven still working? Gabriel G says, inject the pee. BC Brandt, did Mems get a haircut too? It looks cute as hell. She did. Yes, we both cut our hair rather short. Brainwash, never mind the stains. Mems, you're always gorgeous. Indeed she is. Farrah Terrell, Mems, heart you and Jeff. I need to get some decent interwebs so we can kill some zombies on COD 3 some night. Ooh, sure. IDP Spoa, leprechauns reproduce asexually. I was going to say that leprechauns produce through osmosis. I thought that was just the cleverest fucking joke I'd ever fucking made. And then I waited for about 10 seconds. I was like, actually, that's really fucking dumb. Adam Wofford says, that's not how D&D has it. Murder. Let's see. Where are we at next? Oh, no. Oh, I think I just ruined my whole day because we gotta watch this video. No, I'm just kidding. This video is actually pretty weird. This YouTuber, she's really interesting. I'm not really quite sure if I have a grasp on what her deal is. I think she thinks she's an alien. But I do know from looking at her channel, her dad is pure-blooded Finnish, and her mom is pure-blooded of some African variety. So she is the direct mix between Finnish and African, which makes her look really interesting. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's absolutely beautiful. Not in like a way, but just in like a wow. But she says some crazy shit, dude. She says some really weird, crazy shit.
Rising star seeds. I'm out here in beautiful nature, baby. I just always want to do that. This video is an important video because a gay Hollywood producer said it. He said extraterrestrial is the new gay. And
what does that mean? Like, okay, so I wanted to think about this a little bit. Extraterrestrial is the new gay. Are we talking about like gay as in a political position of like trying to push towards progressivism? Like, well, hey, you know, it's cool, it's fine if you're gay. We're just gonna be totally accepting now and open. And that's I mean, fuck, dude. Most conservative, like hardcore conservatives are like, yeah, be gay, we don't care. Like, which is awesome, which is super cool. Thank fucking God it happened, because when I was younger, it was not like that. You know, that's cool. So are they trying to say like extraterrestrials are the new gay, which is going to be like the new acceptance movement is to be accepting of aliens? Because that's kind of what it felt like to me when I was watching this originally. So maybe you guys can help me fill in the blanks here.
I'm over here making these videos talking about coming out the closet like a star seed, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, guys, I don't
know what a starseed is, but she is apparently a member of the Orion Council. She's a teacher and a healer, an author and an artist. So that's good. Congrats on the achievements.
Really understand what that feels like. You know, I can't be talking about come out the closet if I'm not gay. But I'm not talking about gay today. We're gonna get into a little bit of Earth history, but I do want to say, after accepting the fact that I'm a bisexual and accepting the fact that I'm an extraterrestrial, my life has become so much more easy, and I feel
What? The fuck did you just say? What the fuck? You're coming out as
relieve within myself. I also understand why I am the way that I am. And while a lot of people understand technically in the length dimension, logically, that we are all stardust, you know, because the meteorite is made of all the stuff everything's made of, and the sand has all the crystals in it, and our bodies have all the, like, we're all one.
None of that means anything. What you just said means nothing. We are stardust. Oh, ooh, hang on. Because this is something that actually triggers me quite a bit. I'm about to be triggered. You guys ready to see? Have you seen a triggered Jeff in a while? You're about to see me triggered, like legit triggered. Here, let's go big screen if I'm gonna get triggered. If we're gonna do triggered Jeff, let's go big screen. Listen, it's very simple. When you start talking about, like, we are all stardust, what you're talking about is a reference back to Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan was arguably one of the first truly successful science communicators. And you need to have science communicators because otherwise people don't understand science. They're like, well, that just sounds like Greek to me. You need a guy who's going to be a translator between what we understand as the scientific consensus to break it down into layman's terms in a way that can get the public excited. Because otherwise, we don't give a shit. We're a bunch of dumb-ass cow-like fucking jackasses walking around like, we don't understand why it's so incredible that we've developed vaccines. We don't understand why it's so incredible that we even understand how to create things like plastic or Velcro, for fuck's sake. The most basic, simple, stupid things. But if you have a science communicator there who can explain how we actually made it, it amazes you and it gets you excited. It gets you thinking, like, what else can we possibly do? It enriches the human spirit. But to then take something like what Carl Sagan says, that we are all stardust, and take it from basically understanding that atoms cannot be destroyed, and that eventually everything in the world, in the material world, was built from the essence of stars, into some sort of metaphysical bullshit, self-congratulatory jacking off fucking circle of hippiedom, is really fucking annoying. You miss the whole point of how beautiful it is. You shoot right past on what is one of the most incredible aspects of understanding existence, to see where we actually come from, the true building blocks of the universe, and how very, very small we are. And you turn it into how fucking important I am because I'm made from a star. There, that's the once a month you get to see me triggered. Sorry about that.
We all get this. But once you accept that you are a cosmic citizen, what next? What next? Well, for the Earth Angels watching, you're not sure if you are a starseed. Here's the deal.
There's a whole lot in just those past 3 sentences that I don't understand. We're only a minute and 51 seconds into this video of a 19-minute video, and I don't know what the fuck you just said.
Are these reincarnational cycles? Or better yet, there are time waves. Better yet, there are Mayan calendar cycles. Or better yet, there are historical time periods that repeat themselves, right, David Wilcock? Or better yet, there are yugas. Periods of enlightenment and periods of ignorance. Better yet, there were Anunnaki here, which are extraterrestrial. That means Anunnaki means extraterrestrial, but there are Anunnaki.
I'm not gonna get triggered again. I'm not gonna get triggered again. Anunnaki does not mean extraterrestrial also. Like, fuck, man. You know what I want to see? I want to see her and some other, like, hardcore alien conspiracy theorist, like, locking fucking horns in some, like, debate over which is the good aliens versus the bad aliens, or, like, which one is beneficial to the Earth Angels, or which one is countering and going up against the Star Seeds. Like, dude, fuck me. Oh my god, if that could happen, I'd be so happy. Holy shit.
from Nibiru, which was called Planet X. You guys heard about this. And
Sure I
they
have.
were here approximately 300,000 years ago. If you look at Michael Tellinger's information, he has knowledge about the not really cattle circles, but these round monuments in South Africa that have no openings for cattle to go through, and they're carbon dated back to 300,000 years ago. Or if you look into Sasha Lesson's work, he has amazing timeline history, and he's a storyteller. So if you ever met him in person, he knows the whole entire galactic history, and he's done research into what's happened millions of years ago. Or if you look into Ashiana Dean's early work when she was known as Anna Hayes Gruber, she also
Okay. I'm gonna have to Kanye West this one. Actually, no. He actually let them finish. No, I'm not gonna Kanye West. I'm just gonna have to stop you. This doesn't make any sense. I don't know what the fuck she's saying. The title of this video is Extraterrestrial is the New Gay. That's what I want to hear about. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to, like, okay, maybe the description. Put on your bikini. We were made to go interstellar. For more information, check out my online course, Ascension 101. Oh, you have a course, okay. Also, check out my iTunes 9D leadership activation here, okay. She has a website and books. She sells crystal necklaces and oracle cards and has online courses. Fuck! Okay, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna go to the very middle of this video, and we'll see if she's made a point by now, okay? That's what we're gonna try and do.
Well, these rules, like the commandments, thing like that, there is a structure to them. It makes sense. However, there is a point where you might feel like this doesn't make sense anymore. Like you feel like you've done everything right, and you feel like maybe life came to a standstill. It's because the Nibiruans, according to Brother Enlil, they wanted humans to be a slave race, to mine for gold for them. Now the reason they left.
Is she talking about the plot to Battlefield Earth?
Here, so they're not here anymore. They've left systems which have been handled by.
No, it's a long video. We're not going to stay on this much longer. I just wanted to see if there was anything even remotely close to a point in here.
Some Orion, like reptilian type of beings, and those were teamed up with the Raka Shields, Rothschilds, and the Raka Pharaohs, Rockefeller. So they families like these have been in control on this planet. So it's like very small groups of people who can control this Earth. And
even my YouTube was like, it's enough. We're done. We're done with that. You know what? And I agree with you, YouTube. I'm sorry. Look, maybe we finally found a wingnut so fucking wingnutty that I feel like you know what I feel like? I feel like this young lady, I feel like she kicked my ass. I feel like Krista Risa, I feel like she kicked my fucking ass. Like she just kicked my butt. I can't make any sense out of this. And I can't keep going. I can't. I have been laid low. Wow. That's okay, though, because I'm going to look into her online class and see if there's anything fun there, and maybe we'll make a video about her instead. Fuck me, man. Red Scare says, Jeff, my friend, you are a sentient stardust and a galactic citizen. Resistance is futile. Too true, Red Scare. Navasharin, hi, Daddy Jeff, just got off work and glad I was able to catch some of the roundup. What did I miss? Oh, a whole festering pile of crazy ass shit. Oh my god. Holy fuck. A crazy ass pile of shit. This is not my kryptonite. Why the heart tat? This is not a heart tat. This is a hilarious, awful tattoo. So a long time ago, when I was kind of getting a little bit of traction on YouTube, I started my Patreon, and I was really weird about taking on Patreon, and I still am weird about doing Patreon because I'm really bad at it. I mean, that's why I never advertise my Patreon either. I'm very thankful for people who want to support me. That's, 100%. But it's a weird thing for me. It's weird. I don't mind ad revenue. I don't mind, like, doing live performances for tips. That doesn't bother me at all. But Patreon's been kind of weird. So as a joke, I was like, if you guys get my Patreon up to $1,000 a month, I will get Internet Infamous tattooed on my chest. And so, Internet Infamous. Actually, there's a space there, so it kind of looks like Infamous. Internet Infamous. But yeah, no, and then I held a contest for the design to do it, and I mailed the tattoo artist who designed this a hat and $20, and he was really nice, so that's cool. Oh yeah, okay, cool. We got another silly one, and then we're going to move straight into a crowd favorite. I am Internet Infamous. Indeed. This is another Best Magic Spells. This one is how to win a phone argument. Which I would like to know, because I get into a lot of arguments on the phone. It's not true. Nobody ever calls me.
Greetings and blessings, my friends.
Oh.
Thank you for being here in our section of quick tips. Please subscribe to my channel and press like.
I will never do a Jessica Yaniv video, and I'll tell you why. There is nothing that I could ever say about Jessica Yaniv that everybody else doesn't already know. If you ever see me do a video on Jessica Yaniv, it's because my ass needs money. And I don't need any money, so no, I'm not doing a video on Jessica Yaniv. Fuck that, man. I'll stick to science. I'm happy here. Nobody fucks with me in the science
Here I'm
genre.
bringing you a tip of how to always dominate that conversation, that phone conversation we have. How are we going to do that? Always with our right hand. Our right hand is the one that controls the positive energy, the demanding one. Having a ring around your thumb. The trick is to dial the number or to answer the number with your right hand. That means if we're dialing, we would be dialing with that number, dialing with that thumb, or answering with that thumb.
Oh, wait. So this video is win a phone argument, and so far she's saying we got to make sure we put a ring on our thumb. We got to dial with that thumb, and we got to answer with the thumb. I already see you in the chat. I'm with you right there. What if you're left-handed? What if you hold all of your power on the left side? Do you need to like concentrate and like channel it to your right hand? I'm gonna fucking tell Jessica off, that stupid bitch. Thinks she can fucking talk shit behind my back at Macy's. Hey girl. Or do you just do it with your left hand? I don't know.
This will help you dominate that conversation. Well, thank you, my friends, for being here with me, where I'll be bringing you new tips to better your lives.
That was the whole video. So at this point, I think I should probably point out, I've been doing this thing. I actually have 3 channels, but I only really do things on 2. Mostly just do stuff on this channel, but I do have a second channel. You can just type in Jeff Holiday 2 and you're gonna find it. But I've been doing this thing called 100 in 100. So 100 videos in 100 days. I'm trying out like different types of video styles at times. Some are edited, most are not. Some make sense, most don't. But pretty much all of them, even the ones that are like 45 seconds long, have more effort put into them than this fucking video we just watched. Oh man, that is great. Need more comic reviews? I'll catch up. I'll in the fall. I'll catch up, and on my third channel, World of Holiday, I'll start doing comic reviews again. I'd really like to do that. I think that would be fun. We'll get to the Streamlabs and all that kind of stuff here in a minute, but I would actually really like to just push on to what everybody's one thing that everybody's been waiting for.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Oh yes, baby. What?
Wake up, Africa.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki. How you doing? How's everything going?
Her hair this month, fucking fire, dude. I love her fucking hair this month. She looks fucking gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love you, Dr. Mumbi. It's a pity you made a really fucking weird ass video, but let's go.
This show is all about awakening us to who we really are, what our life is about, and what the purpose in our destiny really is. And, you know, it's to awaken us and to kind of tap into this global revival.
Global. That's my favorite new word now is global. It's like global, but with Muppets. Also, that lipstick. Look, I'm not a guy who really pays attention most of the time when people wear lipstick. In fact, most of the time, I really like it when people don't wear makeup. I like natural. I'm a natural kind of dirtbag kind of guy. But you know what? Between that hair and them pearls and that rather perfect shade of purple lipstick, whew, Mumbi.
This global revitalization, this global re-engineering of the African mind through the power of our African spirit. And you know, this is kind of a prophetic word that I wanted to give today, because I think it's very important that we understand why all this information has happened, what is really going on. And now I'm understanding why I was led to kind of switch from Prophetic Sundays to Wake Up Africa, because my brothers and sisters, we have moved into a new season and a new time for real.
For real. Look. Times change. Politics evolve. World leaders rise and they fall. Nations themselves prosper and wither. Time of change, baby. Time of change. Hit me with it. Let's see.
We have moved out of, you know, a certain age and into a new age. And I know people have been talking about it for so long. People have been saying it's coming for so long. And I know I also, you know, on this show, I talk about how when the collective accepts something, that's when it becomes...
People in the chat saying I'm all horny for Dr. Mumbi. Like, that's a fucking secret. Come on, man. Oh my god. I got a giant fucking blaring light up sign over my head. I'm attracted to Mumbi. It's charming, whatever.
Becomes a global
I'm a gentleman about
we're
it.
All influenced and manipulated by this group thought. So the group, if we have not become spiritually strong, the group mind and the group ideas and the group philosophy and the group religion will always override our individual ideas, philosophy, spiritual beliefs, etc., etc. But what's happening now is we have moved into an ancient time. We have moved into an ancient cycle. You know, what I've been feeling on my spirit is we have moved into ancestral time. We have moved into the time of the African woman, the time of the African man. We've moved into the time of the ancients, as in the originals are now back in spirit, in mind, in truth.
The originals of what? Like... Oh no! What have I done? Oh God. Oh no! Lord, why do you give me this power? Why did you do this? God damn it. God fucking damn it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't even remember what the fuck we're talking about. We had to... I'm sorry, Dr. Mumby. I love you. You know I do. I'm sorry.
And some even physically, they say. But why this is important is because we're in this new time, which means a new age is coming. We've been told for so long that the golden age of Africa, you know, there's going to be this golden age where Africa is going to come back to being the authority and the rulers of this earth as the original mother and father of Mama Earth, you know. Hang
on. That was something that really caught me up when I was trying to watch this the first time.
To being the authority and the rulers of this earth as.
So Africa being the authority and the rulers of the earth. I mean, I suppose like Africa is the cradle of civilization. We could trace pretty much our genetic roots all the way back to Africa. The real cradle of like civilization blossoming. Is around like the Indus Valley as humanity came into very fertile lands. I can kind of guess and see it, but this sounds like a bunch of made up bullshit to me. Wait, did I accidentally mute it?
Original mother and father of Mama Earth, you know, Gaia, whatever you want to call this, you know, this great being that houses us all.
Planet Earth. I call it what Will Smith calls it. Planet Earth. ERF. And then he punches an alien. Welcome to Earth.
And so what has happened now is because we've moved into that power where we've moved into that time where we can now access, you know, because time is not just it's not just a physical thing where you see, oh, now it's August, whatever. Time is also a spirit, you know, where we're moving and you enter a certain, it's complicated, but.
Guys. Time is complicated. Time is it's.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't get into it, but you enter a certain dimension. So there was.
Yes, no, you should. No, I want to know. I want to know. God damn it, I love this woman so fucking much. I love her so much. No, I think you should get into it. Come on, man. If you're gonna be talking about like, here.
Is also a.
No. A little bit more. I want to hear this whole thing about time.
Where we can now access. You know, because time is not just it's not just a physical thing where you see, oh, now it's August, whatever. Time is also a spirit, you know, where we're moving and you enter a certain, it's complicated, but okay, maybe I shouldn't get into it, but you enter.
They recorded this, right? They recorded this, and then they went back and they watched it again, and they were like, yeah, let's upload that. Actually, yeah, let's publish that. That's good. That's really good. This is what we should publish.
To a certain dimension. So there were certain things in the previous time that were not accessible to us that are now accessible to us because we are back on our time. And that means that, you know, ancient truths, ancient knowledge, a very, very deeper and original understanding of the Creator and of the Most High, you know, a deeper understanding of our spiritual connection and how to, you know, the kind of spiritual rules, because there are spiritual laws that operate on this realm that.
So I'm just gonna kind of like cut through a little bit of the chaff on this one real quick and clue you guys in on a little bit of what's going on with this video. I'm not really sure what Dr. Mumby is trying to achieve with this, but A time of war is coming. She's been talking about, for a while now, on her channel, about increasing socio-economical and global tensions. For the most part, she's very, very upset about Chinese influence into African economies, into African cultures, etc., etc. I think that she's kind of positioning herself to warn people away from a war with China. There will be an African-Chinese war, because she really doesn't talk about the U.S. very often, or really anywhere else, just China. But nowhere in this video does she actually really talk about people mobilizing for war. Instead, she just says all of the crazy-ass shit that I just played for you, and that was pretty much it. And that's going to be our Mumby for this month. There were other ones that were pretty wacky, but they weren't like such highly concentrated, tightly distilled crazy like that one was. That one was just, it's so good. Where did the China thing come from? I don't know, man. I don't know. But like, if you go back, if you go to Dr. Mumby Show YouTube channel and you look, like a ton of her videos are all dealing with like Chinese tourist tries to buy sexual slave, blah blah blah. It's like really weird stuff, man. Fruit Slice says, long-time low-key dirtbag, first-time donator. Pappy Jeff, I need more of you getting real passionate about space stuff. Okay, I could probably do that. I will say, one thing that I'm really excited about is with August coming to an end, that means that the great time of Jeff having no free time is coming to an end during the summer, because healthcare is very expensive. So what usually ends up happening, both me and Memory have jobs. Hers has a more regimental like time scale. Mine is very open. We both work from home. But because the kid doesn't go to school at all, like I usually don't have a whole lot of free time, so my work kind of suffers. So for 3 months during the year, my channel just kind of like slows down. But it's about to pick right the fuck back up, and I'm really excited about it because I have so many ideas. I'm going to tell you about one of them at the end of this roundup because I'm really fucking excited. It's going to be great. Brainwash says, make this closeted Anunnaki a dogfight ring and you'll have some sponsors here. Call Anunnakon. This would be epic. Make it happen. I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Red Scare says this Streamlabs donation is brought to you by My Left Thumb. Ooh. Danny Master Studio. I'm a lefty, but I'm also ambidextrous, so I could trick her. Mwahaha. Yeah, Jeff and Mems. And Lemming says, damn it, Jeff, why do you have to do this while I'm at work? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm sworry. I'm Canadian sworry. It's terrible. I'm awful. Oh, and somebody mentioned, been a follower of your work for a little bit, and I've disagreed with some of your older skeptical content. But I like using you as a source. Let me just say something about that real quick. I'm not gonna dwell on it, but I actually do want to say something about that. You're skeptical of my older skeptic content. Let me tell you something. So am I. Alright guys, it's time. It's time once again. We made this a mainstay for this channel, for this roundup, for a while now. Once a month, we go and we look at Motivational Doc. Well, obviously, he must know what he's fucking doing. He's got 2.1 million fucking subscribers. And it says doctor. He's a chiropractor. But he has great techniques in order to make sure we stay healthy, we stay fit, we can maintain various different ways to improve our health. And this is the rule. If you do not do these exercises with me live, then this whole show will stop. It's part of the YouTube algorithm. I've already programmed it in with my super secret hacker friends that if you don't actually do this with me right now live, this whole thing will shut down. So you have to do exactly what I do. We're going to follow along. We're going to follow the directions of Motivational Doc. And if one of you fucks up, everybody loses the whole fucking show. So we have to do it. All right, here we go. Either we're all in or nobody's in.
Welcome everyone, Dr. Mandel here. Sinus congestion is the leading upper respiratory problem that we see every day. This is affecting millions of people worldwide. From the flu to the cold to bacteria to different types of pathogens as well as things that we are allergic to. This is causing that histamine release, causing that swelling, that pain in the facial area. So I want to share another special video on how...
Somebody was asking, but Jeff, what if I can't? Well, then you get somebody to help you out. If you have hooks for fucking hands, you ask your caretaker right now to make their hands available to you. If you're eating dinner right now and you got a plate of food and you're doing it like this, the person to the right of you, if there's no person to the right of you, the person to the left of you is going to have to do this for you. I don't care what the fuck you say. Nobody has a fucking excuse. Everybody's at least got somebody there to help them do this. We're all doing this right now together. All of us.
How you can massage your sinuses and see immediate drainage, as well as your nasal passages immediately open up.
Are you ready?
So let me show you how quick and simple this technique is. Within a minute, you're going to see great results. Take your 2 index fingers, put it on the upper part of your nose, on the outside. Push firmly. You're going to massage downwards until you come to the outside bottom part of the nose.
Okay.
So this would be
Okay.
1.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're going to do 10 of them. Push in firmly.
What if you don't have a
Push
nose?
in
Fuck
firmly.
you. Ugh.
Good. Now
Release
take
your
your
snot.
thumbs. On the outside bottom part of your nose, you'll feel the facial bone here, the maxillary bone. You're going to come under that bone and you're going to push out 10 times like this. Good. 3. Push in and under that bone. You're
You
gonna
can
push
do it,
out.
guys. I believe in you.
5. 8. Good. Now we're manually going to spread open the sinus so we can get that quick drainage. Take your fingers, put it on the outside of your head.
okay.
Take your thumbs underneath the same bone in the center. You're going to push up and pull it apart. You should really feel it spread open. Hold it there for 10 seconds. Good. You're going to push up and pull it apart. Keep pulling it. You'll really feel it start to stretch. 10 seconds. Release. Now take your second and third finger of both hands. Right above the eyebrows, you're going to tap real fast, like you're drumming, right on your forehead, 10 seconds. This is called percussion. This is going to stimulate the frontal sinus to help drain into the maxillary sinus and release.
All right, I'm done.
Now you'll take your thumb,
Oh,
inner
fuck.
thumb,
Okay, one more,
right below the nasal area,
Right?
underneath.
You
right
better be
here.
fucking Look,
You're going to push it up.
if you are not fucking doing these right now, the whole roundup will stop. Do you want to be the guy that fucks up the whole show for all 1,000 of us? Really? Don't be a prick.
And push it hard. Push it up.
Yeah.
And just hold it up there for 10 seconds.
Yes, sir.
I know it hurts a little bit, but get under there and push it up, straight up. Hold it for 10 seconds
Yes, daddy.
and release.
Ugh.
Make sure you follow the same order that I showed you.
I feel like this man is like a hardcore BDSM dom or some shit. Like, look at this face. Look at this fucking face. This is the face of a man who's like, now you are going to punish your face for me, or I'm gonna make you bleed. Okay? Yeah, well, you know, there's that. Oh, God. Fuck, I love it. I love this job. This is the best job I've ever had. Oh, my God. I've been sick of this just making my sentences worse, not better. Yeah, it probably makes it drain pretty bad. Yeah. I don't know, like the fucking motivational doc thing, I always think is really bizarre and ridiculous. But I love the idea. You know why I like it so much? I love it because when I do this job, you know, I tend to do like silly, stupid, ridiculous things. Sometimes not intentionally. But it's kind of nice to think that there's like a whole crew of people out there who are being just as absolutely ridiculous as I am at the same time. That feels good. That feels good. That feels really good. Really good. I could be the jester for a lot longer, knowing that people are being just as ridiculous as I am. For sure. All right, let's try this one. Let's try this one. This one's okay. There. This is from Stargirl, the Practical Witch. 3 powerful blood magic spells for love and attraction, safe and easy. She is adorable.
Hey, it's Stargirl, the Practical Witch. A lot of you have been asking me to talk about blood magic. Well, today I'm going to show you how to use blood magic safely. So, blood magic is a really good tool for love and attraction spells, especially
That's, I don't know, man. I don't know, like, love and attraction spells just sound so fucking rapey to me. That's the thing that makes me kind of weird about it. Like, I want somebody to fall in love with me. Well, if you want somebody to fall in love with you, that means they're obviously not in love with you now. So you want to force them to be in love with you? Kind of rapey, dude.
menstrual blood. I know when
Wait,
a lot of
what?
us talk about...
Whoa. Hang on. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Especially menstrual blood.
No, wait, fuck. Dude, come on. You can't do, like, 10 seconds of the fucking video and you fuck me up like this.
Safely. So blood magic is a really good tool for love and attraction spells, especially menstrual blood. I know when a lot of us talk about blood magic or using blood, it's a very touchy, taboo subject simply because of the connotations that have been put out there in Hollywood. But as long as you do it safely, it is nothing to freak out about, and I'm going to show you the ways that I like to use it. The first thing you want to do, obviously, is cleanse your space. So I like to get my sage and light it. Also, you want to open one window so the energy...
Your apartment doesn't smell like burning vaginal blood and sage?
can clear out. I just do a prayer in my head or out loud asking to be protected and to cleanse all negative energy. However, you can use whatever method you feel is best before you cast a spell. As long as you say a prayer for protection and cleanse the room, everything will be great.
You know what I always think about when it comes to this kind of stuff? So, like... Okay, hang on. I want to try and, like, break this down. Maybe you guys can help me out with this. So she said, I want to cast a spell and I want to ask to be protected. Okay, fine. Who are you asking? Who are you asking to protect you? And from what? But really, I don't really care that much about from what. Like, obviously, if you're asking a spirit to protect you, probably whatever is threatening you is probably not that real either. But who are you asking? Knowing me as a person, if I was, like, say, back in the Renaissance, going back to throwing some shade at the Renaissance for being a bunch of assholes and making up a bunch of stupid bullshit, if I was in the Renaissance, I would be such a prankster, because I would have been like, hey, you know who you really want to pray for protection? You want to pray to Bobicus Slimicus. And people be like, oh, well, is he a house protection spirit? I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Whereas I would have known that Bobicus Slimicus was actually the demon of uncontrollable flatulence. I would do that. I would do that. If I lived in the Renaissance when they were like trying to define all these like magical terms, I would have straight up 100% done that and would be so happy for it. So at any time people are like, well, I need to protect myself against the dark energy powers, instead summon a demon that makes you fart uncontrollably. I would definitely do that. And I mean, I'm not like trying to say this like this is a fucking funny joke or something like that. I'm just throwing into shade like this idea of people who just read these books. Because, like, let's be honest with ourselves here. This girl probably bought half of her occult materials from Borders, okay? Maybe Walden Books. Is Walden Books still in business? I don't know. But basically, like, so she's a bookstore witch. She doesn't know where any of these spells come from, and if those spells were actually real, it would probably be some jackass like me being like, I'm gonna have you, somebody who's gonna make you fart during a wedding.
So one way you can use blood magic is by using your own menstrual blood. This is the best way to do it because you are not putting harm on yourself. You are simply taking what is already there. If you want to manifest your soulmate, the one, I have a video on how to do it. You write on a piece of paper, right? You say, I have met my soulmate and he is, and then list everything you want him or her to be. Okay, so write it in present tense. I have met my soulmate and he or she is all the things you want them to be. But remember, you want them to be good for your soul development. You want them to be kind to you. So make sure you stay away from writing shallow things and you write things that would be good for your soul and your higher self and evolving in this life.
Does anal... No, I'm not kidding. Fuck, I'm not kidding.
The reason why you write it in present tense is because the world doesn't understand, spells don't understand the human construct of time. So you want to write it like it's already happening.
What? Okay. I need to ask a question real quick. I really do. Because this doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense to me. You're casting a spell. And you're writing it in a 20th century language. Because our modern day American English is not an old language. It is a very new language. And you're writing it out, and somehow the spirits can determine what you're talking about and the nuance of what you're trying to express yourself. But you know, gosh darn it, those stupid fucking dumbass idiot spirits, they don't understand time. Ho-ho!
Sometimes we have trouble finding our ultimate soulmate or the one because we're putting out vibrations like, oh, I'll always be single. Oh, no one will ever love me. And because of the law of attraction, you're not meeting the one you're supposed to meet. So pretty much this helps you fix your vibrations and attract the one. Once you've written that,
I usually find when I'm having problems with my vibrations, changing the batteries usually works pretty good.
You put a star next to it. This is the star of creation, and put a little circle. This is the star of creation. This helps create things, attract things to you. So that's why you want to put the star of creation right next to your intent. Once you put the star of creation next to your intent, you're going to take a little bit of menstrual blood. This is literally all you need, guys. Like, this tip of this Q-tip is all you need. Do not go crazy with the menstrual blood. More blood doesn't equal more power. That is ridiculous. Okay, so just a little bit. If you are a guy, you can honestly pop zit, and that little bit of blood that comes out would be just right amount.
I'm just going to let the audience collectively gag here for a second. You know, if you're a lady, you can gather up the blood that pools out of you because of menstruation. But if you're a guy, well, you just pop that giant, massive back zit that you've been cultivating for a while. Because we all have them. I have one, don't you? Don't you, fellers? Haven't you been rubbing a little bit of bacon grease just on that one spot to encourage, so you can have that one little spout of pus and blood so you can cast your magic? Like, what the fuck? I don't, I don't. I want to get cranky about that, too. I really do, but I can't, because she's really cute.
You don't need to go crazy.
Yes, I can. That's really judgmental, you asshole. What the fuck is your problem? I'm sorry. Well, let's just go.
With the blood, like, honestly, the less blood, the better. You just need to have some of your DNA and blood on the tip of a Q-tip. Oh, also, because I know a lot of us, you know, we don't think when we're in the heat of a moment. Please be safe and sterile about the way you get your blood. Like, I mean, like, don't be sterile, be clean. Please use common sense. Don't use dirty needles. I don't know why I have to say this, but I feel like I have to in case there's one person out there that decides they want to use a rusty nail. So once you get your
a rusty fucking nail? Who the fuck would use a rusty nail? Is that a thing? Is that something somebody does? What the fuck? And why don't threaten me with that. No.
Your Q-tip full of blood.
Oh my god. Alright.
You are going to dab the star of creation with that blood.
She gets 30 more seconds and then we're gonna move on. There are idiots out there. No, I know. There's a lot of idiots out there. She gets 30 more seconds and then we're gonna move on. I'll probably go play some.
Why do you do this? Well, it's a star of creation, and when you put blood, your life force, onto the star of creation, you activate it. You activate your intention, okay? So then what I like to do after that is I fold it up. And then what works for me best is I plant it outside under the dirt during the moon, a full moon, because...
during the moon. Well, you're in luck because we have the moon the full moon, okay.
The reason why, or a new moon. So the reason why...
so the full moon or the new moon, it doesn't really... We are an equal opportunity moon
you want to plant it at night is because the moon's energy is very powerful. And also, when you plant plants, when is the best time to plant them? At night, because the rays of the sun are too harsh during the day. So
what is this person even fucking talking about? I swear to fucking God, man. This honestly causes me unbelievable amounts of pain. Unbelievable amounts of agony are dumping through my fucking body right now because of how much I fucking hate this. This is awful. Absolutely awful. Dark magic? Dude, I bet it's dark magic. Alright, so I'm gonna show you something just real quick. And I am only gonna be gone for about 40 seconds because I just gotta pee again real quick. But this this is another Unicron. Yet again, guys, if Unicron is a troll or a performance artist, I want to know. But maybe she's real? But if she's not, I want to know either way. You got to help me figure this one out. This is your mission this week. But this is called Space Alien in the USA, and I'll be right back. I just got to pee. That's the entire video. There's really nothing more complicated than that. Actually, you know what's really funny too? This is what's really sad is I wanted to use that opportunity to showcase a different video, a friend of mine's video, and I fucked it up, actually. It was originally, I wanted to show off my buddy Gameplay Metal's video, where he did a new performance of World of Warcraft Classic, Legends of Azeroth and Call to Arms. This is sick as fuck. Previously on the Roundup, I've actually played his cover of Doom Eternal, and it's really, really good. So we'll play just a little bit of it so you know how good this fucking channel is. Just a minute or two. So this is all done by my friend Flav. Flav is over at Gameplay Metal again. The video is World of Warcraft Classic, Legends of Azeroth, and again, like, he does just the most amazing cover of the Doom Eternal song, and he's really, really fucking good. The guy is dreadfully fucking undersubbed. The guy is incredible. I will stop any fucking roundup just to, like, try and shout out Flav. He's so fucking awesome, man. What a great guy. Anyway, go sub to that asshole. God damn it. I demand it. Let's catch up real quick. Jeff doubting his troll spotting after Whitney, Wisconsin from One Canuck. It's funny you mentioned that. So a little while ago, there was a moment on Twitter where I stated that I did not think that Whitney, Wisconsin was legit. I thought that she was a troll and that she had not actually had sexual relations with the dog. I'm going to let you guys in on a little bit of a secret. I knew the whole time I was just fucking with people. If you follow me on Twitter, be prepared for me just being absolutely terrible and saying the most obnoxiously abrasive things, because I really like fucking with people, especially people who take themselves very seriously. Schlong Longer says, blood spell to get Daddy Jeff. Anyone? You don't need a blood spell to get me. All you need to do is have, like, a 6-pack of Miller High Life. It's the champagne of beers. I'll come running. Blua Papillon says, thank you for showing me so much nonsense. You make this day worth my time. Also, you make me wish it was my birthday. It was on June 8th. Well, happy late birthday to you, Blua Papillons. And let's see what's next for the roundup. We already watched that. All right. We don't have that much left. We don't. We're almost to the finish line. We got a bunch of really, really fun, interesting, weird ass shit.
I'm gonna rename.
And this is where things get real weird. Real weird. Here we go. So you guys heard about Opal Covey. This is Opal Covey when she decided to join a pro wrestling circuit. This is something, and it sounds awful, but this is the best I could do.
May 9th at the Ohio Theater and Event Center.
Okay.
Extreme Chaos Wrestling 3.
This one you're definitely not going to miss. Get your tickets at extremetoledo.com. We're also live worldwide on streaming pay-per-view. More details to come. The biggest and the best, we just got a little bit bigger. Opal Covey's going to make her Extreme debut on May 9th. She's here with a little message for you guys.
Hi, everybody. I've been missing you. I haven't...
Look, I know the audio is awful. I did sit down. I extracted this out into Audacity. I tried to make the audio a little bit more sane. It did not fucking work. It didn't work. I could not recover the audio on this one. I'm really sorry. And yes, she looks like a fucking goblin, dude. But you know what? This is Opal. Let's go.
On the website for the last year or so, but I've been preparing for this, for the great news that the city of Toledo is going to really change.
Oh, sure.
I am here to help that change, and I know that you will help me, and you need to come to this wrestling match to find out what I've got to say, because I've got a secret to tell you. And also I want to talk about all of these mayors that have run against me, and tell you how they do and what they don't do, especially the one we have now. I tell you what, it just makes me think, when I look at him, I think of a baby. Do you know what you're talking about? No.
Wow.
Nobody knows what they're talking about except the one that is supposed to be on that seat, and that...
She's throwing some fucking shade, dude. She's chucking some goddamn fucking, like, maces into the goddamn field.
...is me. And I would be on that seat if you hadn't have stolen my votes, Wade, and all the rest of you bums have stolen. You know, I call you bums because you're nothing but crooks, too. You have stolen everything from this city. Our pleasure, our money, and all of these things. And you know what?
Wait. So the mayor of Toledo stole your pleasure? How?
I've got a message for you. You're fallen.
Oh. Damn. Look, I get the whole impetus. Like, I can see it. I can see why somebody would be so upset with the city council if they thought that the election was stolen from them. Sure, absolutely. The cream of the crop. I don't have any cream packets, but yeah, no. So some people was asking, does she actually wrestle? She does. Opal legitimately, she wrestles. It's not a joke. I'm serious. She legitimately does wrestle. I wish that was not true. Okay. So somebody tried to convince me into watching EA Coding, one of his videos, and I think we're gonna do it. But first, BC Brand says Opal was great in Poltergeist. Yeah, she was. And Erica B says, I'll bring Miller High Life if you bring Mems. Heart you too. Okay. Yeah. No, absolutely. You bring the champagne to beers, man, we will show up. We will absolutely show up. If you have a boat, we'll show up in style. But you don't have to have a boat. You just need to have Miller High Life. It's, you know, I want to make sure that we're very accessible. We're very accessible people. I don't know if this is a good video. I literally have never watched this before. This is going to be a totally cold Wingnut Roundup entry. So let's see if this is any good. This is occultists still threaten to murder me for helping you by EA Coding. We'll see what this is. Oh, I got the hiccups.
I'm going to give you some details about my most powerful educational tool for black magic. And I'll tell you how you can save 50% off of all of my video courses.
What the fuck? Hang on, say that again.
I'm going to give you some details about my most powerful educational tool for black magic.
Okay, fine. dumb, but whatever. I don't have any problem with that.
And I'll tell you how you can save 50% off of all of my video courses.
That's pretty easy. Knock off 50% of your video courses. Why? Look, hey, I'm so beneficial. I'll show you this way that you can, fool me into only having to charge you half as much of the... Fuck you! What kind of a fucking mouth breather looks at this as like, oh, he's gonna give me a fucking way to save money in giving him money to teach me how to do things that aren't real? Wow! And look at you. You look like a fucking melted candle, you fucking sack of shit. What the... Look at this fucking guy. He looks like Dobby the house elf meets cancer. What the fuck?
Hi, I'm E.A. Coetting. Timothy and I started Become a Living God nearly 7 years ago with one goal in mind: to upload all of my occult knowledge and magical experience to the net, to make it accessible to everyone, regardless of religion, race, gender, or any pre-qualification.
Oh, fuck me dead. Holy shit, somebody get him the Nobel fucking Peace Prize. Let's hang that around your fucking hairless ass neck right there, buddy. Right along your no gods, no masters tank top. Very tasteful.
Other than a sincere desire for the secrets of power. From the beginning, we knew that we were doing something that had never been done before.
You could tell that this is like the really, really important shot, because it's just put off to the side, but he's not looking at the camera. He's looking off like, yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He knows he's being filmed, but he's a cool guy.
And that we couldn't rely on old ways of thinking and old ways of doing things.
He kind of looks like me. You shut your fucking mouth. Okay, yeah, he kind of does, doesn't he?
If we expected to innovate an entirely new way of teaching and learning these most ancient magical arts.
Kiss
now,
my
if I need to learn
ass.
something, I know that it's always better to have an expert teach me directly, rather than trying to piece together complex theories and practices from thousands of different books. This is why my video training courses are the most powerful educational tools available for black magicians serious about Ascend. Each video course that I create teaches everything that you'll need to know about attaining magical mastery. Let's look at my 3 Godlike Powers mastery courses. Now, the 3 Godlike Powers are spiritual systems that are absolutely essential.
Yeah, but what are your 3 godlike powers? I want to know. What are they? Like telepathy, turn invisible, flight, time travel, psychometry, maybe? You touch things and you know, meh?
In order to become a living God and to experience the fullness of your potential as a limitless being of power.
A limitless being of power. But what are these amazing powers, EA Coding? What are these amazing powers to make you a limitless god of power? What are they?
So first, my Mastering Divination video course teaches you how you can see into the future.
Okay. Does that work? Did you see me shitting on your video? Did you see your YouTube channel not succeeding and being stale for the past 4 years? Did you see that?
How you can see across distances, how you can know things that are happening that you shouldn't know about.
I can't wait until this guy gets something weird like random skin cancer and he's like, has to make up a story about, well, you know, this skin cancer was blocked from my extrasensory persona by dark mystical spirits that were blocking and warring with my demon or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
And how to get answers from astral entities. The Mastering Divination video course walks you step by step through powerful practices like rune casting, dowsing, automatic writing.
Dowsing? Dowsing is a powerful magical technique. Dowsing is literally holding a stick and finding groundwater. How in the fuck? What kind of limp dick fucking asshole is like, hey, if you're ever lost in the fucking desert and you find the right kind of stick you can find water, is like, fuck me, that makes you practically a fucking god. But that has to be the lamest fucking god I've ever heard in my life. Ugh. Yeah, dowsing is... Dude, straight the fuck up, conspiracy. Dowsing is noob tier. It's noob tier. That's some bullshit. We're giving him 30 more seconds. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore.
Ouija boards, pendulums, tarot reading, crystal gazing, and the discernment of omens and direct communication with spirits. At its most meta level, these teachings unlock the godlike power of omniscience. Mastering evocation teaches you how to summon to visible and...
Apparently nobody taught him the mastery of antiperspirism, but whatever, it's fine.
...audible materialization, entities that exist beyond the physical plane, such as demons, angels, spirits, and yes, even gods. In this course, you'll learn how to conjure
Fuck you. Fuck off. This is why I haven't actually included EA coding yet in the roundup until now, is because he's such a pretentious fucking cocksucker. Nothing that this fucking guy says is even remotely rooted in something that you could at least go back on and be like, well, historically speaking, at least I kind of understand the connection there. Like, I get it. You can't get it with this guy. This guy casts the most broad fucking net possible to capture the most desperate and lonely and very easily influenced young people who just want to find a place to belong. They feel ostracized. They feel like they're very fucking alone. And they're like, well, maybe there is a way to have secret power because I feel so disempowered in my life. I feel like because of whatever reason, there's many reasons for it. Maybe you look a little funny. Maybe you just act a little funny. Maybe you're just really shy. And then you think that maybe you can find a sort of power or control through the words or the manipulations of some guy like EA fucking coding. Of course you fall into it. Of course you do. It's understandable why you do. I have unending amounts of compassion for people who fall into this kind of shit. I understand it. I very much understand it. But that's why I fucking hate people like this guy. Because all of it's bullshit. All of it is just a way to extract money from you because they don't care about you. They don't care about you any more than anybody else cared about you before. You gotta care about you. That's the sad state of the reality, folks. Not to be a Debbie Downer on the whole roundup and whatnot, but in the absence of other people who give a shit about you, you're gonna have to sometimes give a shit about yourself. And that's unfortunate. And that sucks, because sometimes we're not always up to the task. And sometimes we beat ourselves up. But, at the very least, what we can do is make sure we don't, in those times of desperation and weakness, allow ourselves to be manipulated and give a bunch of money to a dickhead like EA fucking coding. And instead, you should watch the roundup, and then we'll all just hate on everybody equally and have a good time. Maybe you'll feel a little empowered and go find a good D&D circle or some shit. Like, whatever, man. It's fine. I love you. I think you're fucking great. Either way. Who cares? Okay. Alright. I love it. I love it a lot. So I made a promise to myself this month that I was going to cut out the best parts of the Ed Ciccinelli video that I found so that I was not going to get distracted, because Mems came to me after the last roundup and she was like, it was a great roundup. We had a lot of fun, but you watched that Exorcist dude for way too long. You got lost in that shit. And I was like, well, yeah, it's really cool. And she's like, no, you got lost way too long. So I cut out only the best bits. I made the video good. The audio pretty good. So we're gonna watch this. We got this. How much do we have left? Here, let me look real quick. We got this. We've got a really silly, stupid little video, and then we've got the gross out video for the end, okay? So this is our last big video. And this is from Ed Ciccinelli. Let's go. Wait. Why is everything so quiet? Did I fuck something up?
Legion!
Legión.
Legion!
Legión.
How long you been in this body, you?
¿Cuánto tiempo has estado en este cuerpo? Mucho tiempo.
Long time. Long time. What have you come to do to this man?
¿Qué has venido a hacer a este nombre?
I come to destroy him.
Vine a destruir.
He's here to destroy this man. Demon!
You
Demon!
came to destroy him.
Veniste a destruirlo. Sí.
Demon, you must get
How
out of
many
this man.
demons
¿Cuántos demonios
are in this body with you?
están en este cuerpo contigo?
Speak.
Habla.
At least 1,000.
At least 1,000.
Por menos 1,000.
At least 1,000 demon inside this man. At least 1,000 demon.
¿Puede ser posible
Could that be possible?
que una persona tenga
That a person could have
1,000 o miles
1,000 or
de
more
demonios?
demons?
¿Lo encontramos en la Biblia, sí o no?
We find it in the Bible, yes or not?
¿Y por qué creemos que hoy no puede pasar?
So why do you think it can't happen today?
Creemos que Satanás se desempleó él solo y ya
Do you think that Satan lost his job and that's it?
él se declaró bancarrota.
He declared
¿Verdad que
bankruptcy? No.
¿Sigue trabajando hoy?
He's still working today?
Si Satanás sigue trabajando,
If Satan's working,
es seguridad entonces
then
que Jesús
security,
también sigue trabajando.
that means that Jesus is still working.
That's right. That's right. Jesus. Jesus, guys. Jesus.
Okay, Legion.
Legión.
Legion, your time is up.
Tu tiempo se ha acabado.
One.
Una.
Turn around.
Volten.
Esto no es liberación de cubetita.
This is not a deliverance of bucket.
Esto es poder contra poder.
This is power against power.
Legion,
Legión.
look at me.
Mírame a mí.
Hang on. Hang on. I am not being taken advantage of. Whoo!
Let him go. Let him go.
Déjalo ir.
On the floor. On the floor.
En el piso.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I command you.
Command you.
Release this man and come out.
Que dejes este nombre y que salga.
You
Tú.
and everyone else in this body.
Cada uno en ese cuerpo.
One,
Uno.
two.
Dos.
Bring me the water.
Tráeme el agua.
Fuck, Ed. Here's the you know what's really weird? I feel like I want to be real with you for a minute here. Because this is my job, like when I kick back and I'm like I finally get a moment to play video games, because it's very rare that I get a chance to play video games. I'll play video games and then I'll go and I'll watch Ed Citronelli Ministries or Jillian or Dr. Mumby videos, and I'll watch them like while I'm playing fucking video games, because I don't have that much time in the day or in the weeks or in the months. So I watch this kind of shit like while I'm fucking gaming and shit. I'll be like, oh yeah, I got the high score. Oh, winner, chicken dinner. Get out the demon. Like, that's my whole fucking life. This is all my fucking life, man. It's crazy.
Fuera.
Go.
Vete.
In the name of Jesus.
En el nombre de Jesús.
And be free.
Sé libre.
Dale un aplauso al Señor.
Let's give an applause to the Lord.
They're like, oh, he cured him. He cured him. Does that dude look like he's in a good way? He doesn't look like he's in a good way to me. And you know what's weird? This is what's so fucking weird about this, too. This doesn't just happen like once a month. This happens like 3 days a week on Ed Ciccinelli's YouTube channel. Like, this shit happens all the fucking time. These people legitimately believe that they are being possessed by demons enough that this guy can run around in a very small circle in the Southeast American United States exorcising demons. And he's getting paid, dude. He gets paid fucking mad. He gets paid like out of fucking control. Because all these people are like 100% believing that they are infected by demons. Like this lady thinks she's infected by demons. Check this out.
She can't preach.
She can't preach.
Yes. And she can't sing either.
Y no puede cantar tampoco.
This all happens literally there's no break at all. This happens 2 minutes after they put that guy down on the ground. And then this demon shows up.
So God wants her to preach. God wants her to sing. And who's blocking?
Yo.
Okay. Demon.
Demonio.
You see this water?
¿Tú ves esta agua?
You see this water?
Huh?
You see this water? This holy water?
I'm
Demon.
going to use this water.
Demon.
By the power of my master.
Y por el poder de mi maestro.
When I put this water on you,
Cuando ponga mi esta agua en ti.
it will be liquid fire to torment
Fire,
you.
fire.
Fuego líquido.
Huh?
Que te quema.
You ready, demon? You ready, demon?
Una.
Two.
Dos.
You're going. 3. Out.
Fuera.
Listen, I've cast out a lot of demons in my life, but I have never done one nearly as flamboyantly as Ed Ciccinelli does on a at least every other day basis. So, you know, I'm clown shoes by comparison to that fucking guy. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Okay. We got 2 more videos left and then we are done with the roundup, guys. Nick Warner says it ain't Ed video without some spit. There was a lot of spit in that video. I would agree. Brainwash says, how many demons are inside this man? Babe Ruth. Mad Evil Genius says that Legion demon needs laxatives and the minister needs to play off the cocaine. I'm pretty convinced that Ed Ciccinelli is like pretty much jacked up all the time on the yayo. And Olive Gardens, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, Olive. Appreciate you. So, 2 more videos left. One is really short. Let's do the short one first. Let's do it. Oh god, it's from Best Magic Spells. This is how to repel bad energy. So, listen. This is how you know how to repel bad energy so you're not going to get possessed by some demon or 1,000 demons like Ed Ciccinelli has to deal with very regularly. This is how you protect yourself.
Greetings and blessings, my friends. I'm Zippy, your medium, and I'm bringing you some quick tips of how to better your life. How do we repel any bad energy?
Okay.
The actual peel of the onion. We're gonna go ahead and burn it.
We're gonna burn the actual peel of the onion, okay?
And that repels that bad energy out of your house. We send any kind of envy. We're gonna go ahead and hang garlic right.
So if you feel like somebody is envious of you, you're gonna hang some garlic somewhere.
Back of our door.
Oh, above our door.
Under no circumstances are to be cut and left open inside the house. If you're gonna cut them, use not talk about.
You don't want to cut your onions and leave them open in the house. Otherwise, that could help open a doorway to bad energy. You better eat them or throw them away.
Thank you for being here with me. I'm sending your medium. Kisses.
That was it. Listen, I have decided I'm gonna make this whole like wild dynamic right here, right live, right now. You are all my fucking witnesses. I'm changing the whole dynamic of the show, whole dynamic of the channel. I am now going to be a magic YouTube channel. I'm gonna teach you how to deal with otherwise uncomfortable things in life. You are feeling anxiety about having to go to class? That's easy. No big deal. I want you to take the eraser from your pencil and rub it in between your big toe and your less little big toe over and over and say, I should toughen the fuck up for 30 seconds and then go to class. And that's how you're gonna feel empowered. By the way, subscribe to my Patreon to learn other ways to have powerful protection spells. Because all of it seems like a lot less work than what I've been doing. Holy shit, that's definitely what I should be getting on. Oh my fucking god. Some random ass housewife just makes like a minute and 35-second video and makes a shit ton of money off that? Fuck. Oh my god. Changing everything. I'm changing everything. Mel Dog says, just pop it in to say hi. And I'm not drunk enough for this. Hold my beer. We only got one more video left. Olive says, excuse you. I actually am possessed and my demonophilia is really offended. Hashtag I feel personally attacked. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you feel personally attacked. Because if you didn't feel personally attacked, you wouldn't feel anything personally at all. Brainwash says, this anti-demonic cuisine is awesome. Fantastic. Good for you. Okay, we got one more. One more to do. This is the last video of the roundup. And this video is going to be very gross. So if you're a wussy, you should probably just bounce out now. Don't watch this any further. I'm going to give it about 10 more seconds to let you make sure you know in your mind that this is definitely not something that you should watch, because it's going to be really fucking gross. It makes no sense. There is absolutely no reason for it. In fact, it's just an exercise in excessiveness for us to even watch it to begin with, let alone the reasons why people decided to film this thing. But if you are brave, if you have the Constitution, well then you can stay here with us. And you can watch We Drink Cow Urine.
Worshippers across India have taken their devotion to cows to the extreme by drinking the animal's urine. Ultra-Orthodox Hindu Jarim Singh Howe has consumed cattle's pee every day for the last 10 years, believing it can cure a host of ailments.
See, hang on. Here's the thing. He goes behind this sacred cow. He gathers the pee-pee. There's a Sri Racha bag covering the cow for some weird reason. But then he gathers the pee-pee from the sacred cow, and he just straight up chucks it onto his head, chucks it onto his face. Cow urine is the best medicine for every disease, he says. It's good for the body. Hang on. Your dad does not look very impressed. If I was your dad, I wouldn't be very impressed either.
Drinking cow urine to treat medical ailments is a centuries-old practice in the Hindu religion. But the unusual treatment has resurfaced in recent years in the northern city of Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Now cowshed owner Didi Singh Howe plans to bottle, sterilise and sell his herd's urine.
The thing is that like if you're a family, if you're a person who believes that like the pee-pee of your moo-moo is gonna like cure your cancer, fine, I get it. But then when you make like this really weird ceremony, like look at their, can we just stop for a second? Can we just look at how dotingly they stare at this fucking cow? It's kind of weird when they literally worship the cow, you know? Like, and I get it, like, cows are a sacred animal. I get that. I'm not trying to be, like, a weirdo, and I'm not trying to, like, throw a bunch of shade. Okay, you think the cow is sacred, fine. But if you're going to be trying to get people to drink piss, also having this like eyes wide shut kind of ceremony around the cow, where like, we must need to capture the sacred Shivambu of the cow. Like, it just gets weird. It takes on this like pseudo psychosexual kind of connotation that just makes me really uncomfortable. Am I alone in this? Do you guys feel this in the chat? It feels like these people are cow fuckers.
आई ड्रॉप्स बनता है, पेट के रोगों की दवा बनती है.
Manufacture eye drops, medicines for stomach ailments. Okay, so eye pee-pee and tummy pee-pee.
मंजन बनता है.
Oh, toothpaste pee-pee. Bathing soap pee-pee. Powdered pee-pee. Okay.
साबुन बनता है नहाने का. और तमाम चूरन, चाय के चूरन बनते हैं. कई औषधियां हैं. उस औषधियों को हम लिस्ट डाले हुए हैं. तमाम औषधियां हैं.
But he insists only certain cows produce specimens of the required quality.
Oh, I see. So you're kind of a piss Nazi when it comes to cows. You're like, I see it, Bessie has been producing the urine of unsubstantial quality. She must go to the gas chamber. Wow, I don't know where that joke came from. No, I stand by it. Fuck it, whatever. We're talking about pee drinkers. People drink cow piss. Come on, who gives a fuck?
सूर्य नारायण निकलने से पहले और जो बछिया है, जो
Okay, so you want the urine of a cow that's never had a baby. Okay, fine, all right.
जो डिलीवरी नहीं हुई है या जो
And I'm the weirdo who's gonna be demonetized because of this. Ha ha ha.
उसको गब्बर नहीं हुई है, वो उसी बछिया का दूध, वो बछिया का कई जगह गौशाला हैं, वो प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हैं. उन प्रोडक्टों को तमाम लोग लाभ ले रहे हैं.
As the quirky
benefiting, yeah, weirdo creepos who are like, hey, I'm gonna get a frothing hot glass of cow piss. Yeah, I'm sure they're benefiting. Fucking Christ.
cure's popularity soars across India. Singh Howe is bracing himself for a flurry of sales once his product hits the market later this year.
Oh, wow. It's gonna be an upset in the cow pee-pee market. Wow. Crazy. Stop playing music, you grosso. Weird. Super weird. I don't know, man. Everything's so goddamn ridiculous. Like, it's people who want to do religious practices when it comes to something that's really extreme, like drinking cow piss. I get the impetus behind it, but it's still really disturbing. In this day and age, I don't think it's a bigoted move to be like, actually, I think it's kind of gross if you drink piss. I don't think so. Some people might be like, well, you have to respect other people's cultures. Well, yeah, you can, but it doesn't mean you don't have to think that it's not gross. Just saying. Let's see, real quick. Carbon Shinigami says, towards some sort of fun so you can go meet Ed Ciccinelli in person. That would be fucking great. Holy shit. But I think pretty much that's damn near everything. Hello. Hi.
You told me to come here.
I did. I told you to come here. I told you to come here because we're almost done. We're almost done. This is the end. This is the end. The end of our story. This is the end. But I've had a really good time. This summer has been fantastic. It's been beautiful. I've had a really good time. We've gotten a chance to get out a bit. Could have gotten out more.
This summer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need a haircut again.
No. Yeah, you do.
It's grown out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Since May.
Gross. Ew. You're starting to look feminine. You know me. I like it when... I'm just going to shut up right there. You look gorgeous. Very beautiful. And I love your haircut. But I also love you guys. And I have had a fantastic time. And I'll be very happy to be able to get back to work more steadily come next month. And if you guys are in the Seattle area...
go hang out with Jeff.
Yes. This coming weekend, I will be at PAX. I will release something on my channel. Billy the Fridge and Ben from the Drunken Peasants. We will all be talking about it. We'll all do something. It would be really nice to see you guys. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it.
Did you give the shout out to that kid? Some lady in the chat was like, my son loves you and you should give a shout out to my son.
What was his son's name?
Cannon.
Cannon? His name is Cannon? His name is Cannon?
Cannon.
Your name is Cannon? That's a cool fucking name.
I saw it, but I was gonna like super chat to make sure you said it, but like...
There's a dude named Cannon watching me?
Yeah.
What a cool fucking name. What's up, Cannon? Are you fucking destroying some shit, Cannon? You should be, Cannon.
I think he's like our son's age, babe.
Whatever.
So, like...
Whatever. Play it for him later. Cannon, when you get older, I want you to destroy reality. Yeah, absolutely. I want you to become a god among men. I want when you walk into a room, everyone to fall to their knees and quake in fear because you command yourself so powerfully. Cannon. Here walks Cannon, the dominator of all humanity.
It's a pretty rad name.
It's a fucking awesome name. Cannon. Jesus Christ. We're gonna name our next kid Minigun. That's not gonna. No, we're not gonna. We're not gonna do that. No.
Autumn.
We're not having any other kids.
No, we'll adopt and name her Autumn because it's gonna be a girl. We have a boy.
I feel like I just got talked into something I wasn't supposed to. Anyway, that's going to be it for us today, guys. There was a couple of things that I want to mention. Oh, yeah. Number one is the very next video that I'm going to be coming out with is a Hemlock Moonwolf video. I know you guys have been really, really worried about that.
Moonwolf.
Yes, you want a Hemlock Moonwolf video. It's coming out. It's going to be fucking great, and it's also going to signal another Hemlock Moonwolf series that I will be working on all in the fall. So there will be a lot of Hemlock Moonwolf content coming out because I've been putting it out for a while. Go check out my friend Olive Gardens, Olive with a Y, Gardens with a Y.
She is in the chat.
She's in the chat. Hello,
yes.
Olive. Yes. Go check out my friend Gameplay Metal. And we will play him just a little bit. Right as we head out. We love you guys. You're fucking amazing. You're the best. Go subscribe to Gameplay Metal. We love him. He's fucking amazing. We love you guys. We'll see you next month. Bye-bye, everybody.
And you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't stop. I was a terror since the public school era. Backroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga